Listening to this entire speech of AB absolutely tearing into Ian and Anisa, I think I've come to realize that Ethan and Ian are just very similar people. They're both very petty. They both are not particularly optically driven. They're both edgy. They both wanted to do a podcast. Both like OG YouTubers, you know, both people disavowed their but what's the really biggest difference between the two of them is their wives. Which wife is successful and which wife isn't successful. I'm a deeply flawed man and I would be nowhere without my wife. And so I place a tremendously high value on very strong women. And when I see Ethan succeeding with Hila and I see Anisa trying to start problems with other people who seem to be strong women, to me, there's a jealousy there and a desperation to be strong. And instead of trying to rise to someone else's level of strength, she tries to pull people down. And I frankly think that she definitely pulled Ian down to be one of the biggest lolcow, unsuccessful, unintelligent content creators and biggest disappointments of our time.
What did you do when I opened up to you? You ran your mouth to everyone, allowed everyone of your stupid friends to threaten me.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. I didn't know it was that bad. All right, fellas. I would have said fellas and fellettes, but that's what Idubbbz said, and I don't want... Get out of my brain! Anyway, we're going to do more Idubbbz. I came on here to talk about H3's response, which is part of this podcast, and I have a limited amount of time, so it's probably all we would be able to get through, but you guys were begging me to watch the Galia, Tom's, and specifically AB's response. So we're going to do that instead, and then maybe we'll do the other stuff later. So let's get this farty started. All right, before I lean back and play my game, look at how masculine I look, okay? Just remember me like that as I lean back and you see my worst angle. Let's get going.
Yeah, a lot of those people...
Is that sexist? Not the buttercup thing? You could say that to men too, right?
Buttercup? What?
Yeah, the thing called...
I like that. That's good.
And we entered it this
Off yesterday when Anisa tweeted out, "Nothing creeps me out more than that new hire Galia. Nothing creeps you out
I didn't even say her... Didn't even spell her name correctly, dude. Disrespectful.
more. What is this obsession with trying to make everything seem like creepy or like sexually obsessed? It's like,
you know, the worst thing about Galia is though, I talked to Alex the Fiction. I'm like, oh, I think I kind of like her. You know, she's thick. And then he's like, oh, I met her in person. She's not that thick. And I was like, wow, fuck you, Alex. Fuck you, Alex, you bitch.
girl, people just don't like you because you're a fucking piece of shit. You're obnoxious and you're just not charismatic. You're hateful. You're despicable. You're trying to take money from a charity. I mean, there are so many reasons.
Endless reasons.
And you're an online personality. Suck it up.
Ethan's really farting on her.
Buttercup.
Yeah, a lot of those people...
Is that sexist? Not the buttercup thing? You could say that to men too, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm trying to avoid... that's not... I just want to make that clear. That was not.
I like how Anisa
Sorry.
mentions that I'm the new hire.
Yes.
I've been here for almost 3 years.
She's a replacement for Olivia, right? Because Alex the Fiction told me Olivia got a little too woke. And so, like, that's like the replacement for... Oh, okay. That's like the replacement for Olivia who got... That's, by the way, that's just what I heard from Alex Fiction. He keeps telling me that she's too woke.
Yeah.
Is it really been?
Yeah, it's my 3rd year here.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, Ethan, not even knowing how many years his employee's been here, kind of gross. All right, guys?
I've been here before Tom, before Nate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's
New
crazy,
hire.
actually.
So... And then Galia, or whatever her name is, I'm not sure. I just spelled it correctly, just to, I don't know. And then, yeah, girl, you're the dumbest bitch I've ever seen in my life. If you
Damn, dude, this woman's very stoic. Unlike Idubbbz, who's not very stoic, even when he claims to be. Am I right?
think you can just tweet something like,
Dude, you guys remember explicitly and specifically hearing from Alex the Fiction that he thinks that Olivia's too woke. That's what he said, guys. You gotta keep that in mind. That's what he said to us.
Like this
All of
about
us.
a random person that you
Yeah, I know. She's the Ukrainian girl. I remember that. I remember the first time we saw her was when she was talking about Ukraine and chastising Hassan Pickle. Yeah, I remember that.
actually don't know anything about
yeah.
because you cannot do any research in your life. Then just shut the fuck up. And
I've come to the realization that like Idubbbz was never funny. You know, and here's my thing, because I thought he was funny, but like there's something weird about Idubbbz. He was always like antisocial, and he just appealed to like whatever the antisocial acceptable humor was, which, you know what I mean. And all of the stuff that he did was like slam dunks. Like the people that he talked about were literal fucking morons, but it's like slam dunks, right? It's like, you know, oh wow, look at this fucking idiot. This guy's a complete loser, you know. So it's much easier now if people have a little bit of a higher expectation, not a super high expectation, but a bit of a higher expectation for when you talk about stuff. And so now he can't just steamroll and be like, oh, this guy's bad. Here's the bad target guy. Things are a little more complex on YouTube. Not that they're super complex, but you know, YouTube was just like a fucking actual reality TV show, you know, back then. Now it's a little bit more, it's a little bit more going on there.
Just live in Edmonton peacefully, bake your little donuts every single day.
I keep milking Idubbbz, yes. So, what the okay. And my audience wants to see it. I want to see it. We get to. I'm playing a game while I talk about Idubbbz. Fucking awesome for me, man. Good for me.
Hey, feed your little baby Ian. He's about to eat solids. I'm so happy for him.
He retches.
Yeah, he's about to turn into solid food. I'm so happy for Ian. His teasing is almost over. Yeah, I don't know what are you doing with those tweets. You were supposed, I don't know, you were trying to hype up your amazing video that came out later or something else, but this is just pathetic, dumb, and then also like confidently talking about my husband or our financial situation. You are filming a podcast in a fucking basement.
Jesus Christ.
With no equipment, with not a single light around.
I mean, it's not just that though, right? We understand that Idubbbz and Anisa, they also are desperately trying to sell their house, which they can't seem to be able to sell. They keep pressing down the market value on it. So it's a little more than just that, you guys.
There's not a single plug around you because you don't have anything around you.
And their new big video, Ian starts it off by being like, yeah, ignore the back. And it's just like a bunch of planks of wood.
I'm working on it. I'm working on my setup. I'm like, yeah.
He's going for that ab and preach look, baby.
I can see that. I can see you're trying to do something there, but I don't know what that is. And we all know that you're selling your house. We all know about your financial situation.
Because they talk about it.
Against our will. You're the one who's like posting a $20 cake for your birthday on your Twitter.
That was hilarious.
And you mentioned the date you
This is just so stupid because they're just shaming them for having for just like a fucking $20 cake. Like, what a dumb thing. But Idubbbz, like, dude, actually watching that watching Idubbbz like new like live stream about that whole coach situation was super revealing how mean and like inconsiderate and just dumb they are. Like, there was the moment where Idubbbz talked about how they invited him to Thanksgiving, like the coach, and he's like, oh yeah, that wasn't a big deal, we just did a thing with you, like, oh, I'm supposed to be basically like the communication to me was like, oh, we're supposed to be thankful, who cares? But it's like, if you were in touch at all, you'd at least know that you should probably fake your feelings on that, because like, yeah, it's kind of a nice thoughtful thing for somebody to invite you to their Thanksgiving dinner. Is that it's not exactly the hottest take in the entire fucking world, you know? And the fact that you're not aware of that is kind of bizarre and insane. And, like, I don't know if I just call it concerning. It's just very revealing.
You got it, how many days it was past your birthday, what Ian did say to you, and then you call me creepy for knowing those details. Why the fuck did you say that in the first place? You were the one typing it in. Like, you're the one taking a photo of that cake. You're the one who posted it. I'm sorry that I know what cake it is, and it's $20. And like,
can't beat those $20 cakes, baby.
All the people know about that. So I don't know, what are you trying to do here?
It's funny because Ian talks about how he used to be really cheap and he's not cheap anymore. They're just going to chalk it up to that. But they are financially fucking just hemorrhaging, honestly. I don't think it's unfair to say that. Jesus fuck.
Trying to, I don't know, gather up 5 of your fans against me. I think I can handle all 5 of them. I'm gonna be good. I don't know. It's just the dumbest.
It's crazy, man, because like the guy, like he's got like he has like, I don't know. It's like whatever. Everybody goes through their shit, but like his streams are like, how many people are watching his streams? What did he get? Like he averages 100, then he got like 20, like a 2,000 because he was talking about this situation. It's like, damn, man, like you used to be the most popular commentary person. You know what I mean? What happened?
Shit, and like I didn't reply because I don't use any like social platforms to reply on, and I really waited for this moment right now just to mention how fucking dumb you are. Like, I just wanted to know because you are watching this and you're reading every single comment.
Fan, dude.
Huge fan.
She doesn't hide it.
She probably is watching, yeah.
She's talking about like all the details. I was like, oh, she's a fan.
She's like, if you scroll down, she posted a title even before we went live. She was already in the comments. She was like already commenting on the title before we went live. She's there.
What the fuck? Dude, I mean, actually, I'm not that surprised that Anisa is that snark brand. That's fucking crazy to be like that obsessed about like your hater. It's what a weird behavior. I just feel like it's time to move on. No, is it not time to move on yet, guys? For them, not for us. We like to have fun here, but it's time for you to move on. You know, Anisa, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Every single
Hi,
day,
girl. You
she's
dumb
watching
fuck.
it,
You
and
loser.
I just don't know.
This is going to be...
Also, if I can add,
Of course. Please.
Galia, you're infinitely smarter than her, more successful than her.
More capable.
And according to Alex Fiction, significantly less woke than Olivia, who is too woke. I don't know if you guys know this, but this is just again, Alex the Fiction is who told me that.
Sorry that she's good at her job. Like her knowing all the details, that's literally her job. That's not creepy. She's good at her job.
Creepy is like the most pathetic description for what it
And
is.
she does it every time, and I've seen a lot of people mention that she does it like almost Trump-esque.
Yeah, does she? It's also hard for Anisa like trying to morally grandstand over Ethan because like he has a drama podcast that they gladly went on to plug their creator clash. For how long? So like how can you shit on that thing that you wanted to elevate you and you had no problems with that until what? Not to be an asshole, until what? Like what was the big argument that Idubbbz said? Until Ethan said that insensitive thing about Cutie Cinderella. I'm not trying to be a fucking asshole. If your guys' like consistent relationship, like a friendship, if Ian's friendship basically started to die with the Cutie Cinderella take, which was like at worst an insensitive joke that went a little too far. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, that's just pathetic to me. Give me a fucking break. Jesus fuck.
Creepy Galia, just trying to do her
it's
shit.
snark brain.
And then
She
also,
takes all the snark narratives, right? And
she
then
says
she thinks,
that I'm scary, and then like I'm creepy to her,
What the
and
fuck?
I'm the most creepy thing that ever happened to her ever.
I think it's because Anisa's fat phobic. Facts or facts? Facts or facts, guys? What do you guys think? Facts or facts?
Girl, you just like posted a video about all of those snarkers who are talking about you, and I'm the creepiest one out of every single incel that you've ever mentioned. I'm the most creepy that
You
you've ever
barely
met.
talked about her. I didn't
And
know
then-
what she's talking about.
Yes, and I also
Well, I think that people it's actually very interesting and revealing. Anisa is your typical like performative left winger. So what does that mean, right? Like I know somebody who is this he's very woke. He's very accepting of different groups of people. He's very this. He's very that. He does all these. Oh, he thinks that people are equal, and me too, obviously. But he can't manage to make enough time to be around his kid. Right, so it's like he'll do like this. He has this job, and then he does like this activity, this activity, blah 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 blah. So it's like you know how to preach to the world, but you don't know how to live that. That's what Anisa does, right? So for her, like literally, what it is Anisa sees another woman, and she probably interprets Galia as a more masculine woman. I don't say that disrespectfully. My wife's very masculine. I think that's a positive thing. A stronger woman will say, and she feels threatened by that. And so like Anisa has red pill mentality, and what red pill mentality says is instead of building yourself up to somebody, you try to pull that person down. So instead of Anisa identifying a stronger woman and going, oh, I want to elevate I'm jealous of that in a productive way. I want to elevate myself to somebody stronger than me. She looks at a woman that's stronger than her, and she tries to pull her down. To be like, oh no, look, see, you're just as bad, and tries to push the balloons down. The problem with that from Anisa is that she has a hard time doing like the grabbing of the balloons and pulling it down because it's exercise. And I don't know if you know that she had 45,000 CTE, so she's actually should not be exercising. And so like she needs to be really careful that she might get a CTE from that. I don't know if you guys know this. This is just what we learned from Idubbbz from what we watched yesterday. So she needs to be more careful, honestly.
also wanted to mention that your dumb fuck husband just posted a video before that's called Why Are You Scared of Immigrants? And you are so fucking scared of me. That's the first thing you ever mentioned about me. This creepy immigrant is like all up in my shit. Yes.
I'm not scared of this immigrant. They look a little safer. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm totally memeing.
Clock her.
I'm an angry bitch.
Right?
Yeah,
Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
You're smarter, more capable,
More likable.
I have a job.
You've overcome more in life.
True.
You have a job.
You managed to
I don't know why. Sorry, you have a job. It's fucking funny to me. Sorry.
I have a
escape
job.
a war against all odds.
Yeah.
Gaia went through hell and back to be able to escape the war.
Yeah, but if you guys consider that Gaia also betrayed Kratos?
Like she's infinitely more successful
guys
than you'll
consider
ever be,
that.
Anisa.
And she escaped at word to come and shit on Anisa, and that is her.
Just come and shit all over Anisa. You know what I mean?
Right.
Imagine what,
Wait, dude,
like,
give me
what I
that.
have to explain to my parents that I do for work. I talk to a dumb bitch on the internet who just messaged about me for no fucking reason. And that's what my work is right now. And I'm happy that it is. It's kind of like fun to do that. But
fun.
sometimes I like wake up and I'm like, what is this world? Like, is this what internet is like?
Yeah.
Yes.
The most adversity Anisa has faced is having sex with Ian and smelling his breath at the same time.
That was a tough day.
I think the worst thing was that like we found out yesterday that like Idubbbz would consistently not be respectful to the people in the gym. And he wouldn't shower in between like his 2-a-day gym sessions, even though he stunk up the gym and it was super distracting to the other people like that were trying to like get their shit done there. Because like again, this is one of those things that I didn't specifically know this about Ian and Anisa. They are very, very inconsiderate people. They are rude, nasty, inconsiderate people. When you mock that people invited you to their Thanksgiving dinner, which to me, and maybe it's because I'm more traditional, I think is like a really nice thing. When you mock something like that, it shows me that you're very inconsiderate. When you refuse to shower before going to the gym and people are consistently like calling you out for being stinky, you are very inconsiderate. When you come onto a podcast and it's the only thing plugging your shitty boxing event and talk shit about them and don't like go to bat for them or even pretend to be neutral, when people when one of your friends, like when somebody signal boosts your CPS getting called on to them, or signal boost like some false allegation of abuse against your kids, like you're very inconsiderate. These are very inconsiderate, mean, rotten, nasty people, right? You know, and it's obviously worse than Ethan. Ethan's petty, but Ethan's not like a bad person, and frankly, I think he's an honest person as well. Idubbbz and Anisa are petty, dishonest, mean, nasty, rotten people, and they don't think that they're happy. And the only thing that's going to keep them together is that the internet doesn't like them, and that's like their motivation. That's their strength. You know, that's literally all it is.
I mean, and to be fair, that is pretty. That might be as bad as fleeing a war.
Yes.
That is.
It might be.
At least you're free.
Yeah, and also he might have shit. His butthole might be dirty too. Imagine having sex with a stinky breath, dirty butthole freak.
Yeah, well, she probably doesn't have sex with them, so.
Oh, brother.
And then they go,
Okay.
"Oh, he's obsessed with their sex life. It's creepy." Shut up. It's funny. Remember what that is?
Okay.
Smelling my breath.
You're stinky. You smell.
I'm such an asshole.
Stoic, more like making me so sick from how stinky you are. Oh, fuck my mom's ass.
You're a terrible cook.
No shit.
So anyway, thank you, Galia, for that.
Well, hold on real quick. The Galia trashing was, it was okay, not as offensive to me, you know. But why do I got to catch Tom's stupid pussy in there? I mean, what is that? Why am
Why wasn't that a little offensive to you? It's like your coworker, no?
I getting shrapnel?
I saw a comment.
don't
You
know.
are what you eat, Tom. You are what you eat.
I just,
Does Tommy eat her out? What the fuck? Wait, what's happened? Did I miss something? Did I mishear something? Is Tom fucking slamming on that shit? What the fuck? Are they married?
What the hell?
Also, nothing creeps me out more than that new H3 hire Galia, or whatever her name is, talking so. I like how she spelled the name wrong and then made sure that you like, oh, or whatever her name is. She wanted you to think that she wanted you to know she spelled it wrong on purpose. So that's pathetic. Talking so, which is like weird because if you it would be more impactful if like you just spelled it wrong and pretended it was like you just didn't know. Talking so confidently about me and my husband, our financial situation. You don't know us. You're so wrong on everything. It's creepy. Also, Tom's a stupid pussy. Oh, he eats pussy. I thought he was. I don't know why I thought he ate her pussy. Sorry, that was crazy, guys.
I love that because I'm like, game fucking on. Let's go.
What the fuck?
she like targeted like the two
What have I ever
like
done?
off-screen
Oh,
crew
shit.
members.
Yeah.
She's like, and just so you know, I'm paying attention to
Yeah, me too, dude. Just kidding.
everybody.
Well, that's good.
She continues so I'll just start from the top. Nothing creeps you out more than the new hire Galia. Talking so confidently about me, my husband, our financial situation. You don't know us. You're wrong on everything, and it's cringe and creepy. Okay.
Ooh.
Also, Tom's a stupid pussy. What?
I just started cracking up. I love this shit. I'm just messy and I just love it.
I'll continue. Yeah, I mean, this is like I said. This
I don't think this is one of the things that I don't think Ian and Anisa understand is that they're a slam dunk. I don't think that they quite understand that. I think that obviously part of them thinks that they have some kind of credibility that anybody thinks is worth anything. But even the Hassan crew have kind of moved on from them at this point, and they don't even care. So it's like, you're kind of being very silly right now. You're really just leveraging yourself against Ethan when clearly nobody likes you or respects you, and even like your friends aren't sticking up for you. Nobody cares. They're just making fun of you. You were just a person to talk about, or you were just a person to help bandwagon against Ethan.
for me is the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
They're lol cows.
yeah, this is fun.
Responding.
Like honestly, the best, like the actual like best advice I could ever give Idubbbz and Anisa would be to just shut the fuck up. Pick something else to do, content wise. Pick something else to do. And then do that instead of whatever the fuck this is. Don't do commentary like this. Like, honestly, there's probably, like, people don't care about Ethan, like, outside of, like, the sphere, when it's a large sphere. But, like, Idubbbz could potentially, he's already, like, a large figure. He could potentially start streaming, like, video games or something, and he could probably come up with a content strategy. And he could maybe do something like that and just talk about video games, because nobody has any interest at all in anything like you have to say in this like the commentary sphere, and nobody will ever, like, there are moments yesterday where like they were kind of right about some stuff, but nobody cares, because first of all, it was like stupid shit that didn't really matter too much, and second of all, you're a fucking dickhead, so nobody even wants to give you the time of day to be like, oh, you know what, he was right about X, Y, or Z. You know, so blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to give you that. Nobody wants to give you that because it's not really worth it. Holy fuck.
I think that Ian's videos now has become, not just mine, but internet pastime. It's actually phenomenal. It really is. This person says, surprised they have her commenting on YouTube. Thought she was hired as the Hassan, let's say, researcher. Okay. Honestly, she does a lot, including research, which, you know, we are doing a show here. And if you would believe it, we do, you know, research stuff, right? She said, her talking about whether or not we are going to travel. I heard her saying we live in a basement. I'm sorry. Laugh my ass off. Who are you?
Why don't you just say you don't? What?
Someone's just watching your content that you're putting out publicly on the internet.
You know what's funny? I'm actually in a basement right now. Oop. I'm actually in a basement right now, dude. I'm inside of my basement. This is my office.
Are you shocked that people are talking about you? You've been on the internet how long, and you're grasping at your pearls for people talking about you on the internet? People being mean on the internet? No way. That's basically the thrust of the entire video.
Also, I feel like it's kind of bad form to do Twitter stuff. Like, what are you, like, really, what are you doing? Like, Anisa, like, so they're suffering financially, very clearly. They're trying to sell their house. They have to keep, like, reducing the price, all that other stuff. And you're sitting on Twitter instead of getting some money? Like, what are you doing? Oh, well, you know what? Actually, for her, she justifies it, I think. Maybe that's the only reason that Anisa does OnlyFans, is so that she could justify rage baiting on the internet for attention, by being like, well, it drives attraction to my OnlyFans, which I would frankly be kind of surprised about. You know, guys will jack off to, like, mean, nasty, shitty girls. Like, literally. Poop. It was a poop joke. But I feel like, I don't know, just something additionally unappealing about her. You know?
This is not what podcasts are.
Yeah, I'll show you what podcasting
is. You guys think that the reason that Anisa wanted to keep her own last name instead of take your husband's last name is so that she can, like, pretend to be single sometimes? You know what I'm saying, dude? She can kind of pretend to be single. It's like, oh, I'm still single, to try to play into that parasocial nature of the OnlyFans. Oh no, my last name's John. I'm just being stupid.
Yes.
Incoming.
She saw the headline of our previous podcast. Was this our Monday episode? My reputation started. How do I fix it? She says, hint, stop doing this. And it's a clip of me being so obsessed with Idubbbz and Anisa that I resort to doing something, I don't know.
Side note, I do love that name though, Rusty Shackleford. I don't know, it just makes
That's
me
from
laugh.
King of the Hill.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's Dale's fake name.
Oh, strong.
Oh, fantastic. Good reference. Was that a soundbite?
No, but I'm gonna pull it.
I can't say shit anymore, bro. Like, I legit can't.
You're so compromised. I really appreciate you laying at the altar, because Zach is really getting a second breath at life here.
Anytime I say anything, I look over and Zach's smiling at me. Like, he's so.
Who's this guy? Who's this? Is that Wilder Valderrama? I felt like I said that last time I saw this guy. And I also feel like I also didn't know who he was, and that was my authentic thought instantaneously. Which I know sounds kind of weird. But that's what made me realize that, like, oh wait, I kind of knew who this guy was, because I had said that before. It's Nate? Who the fuck is Nate?
So giddy anytime I talk.
And I told Nate, I'm like, look, if it gets to be too much, tell me, and I'll back off.
Yeah.
But he's being
I thought you guys were memeing. What the fuck? I'm getting fucking dumpstered.
a really good sport about it.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I'm not
Dude,
hold
I'm
that.
gonna
Because you have
cry.
a great sense of humor. I think whenever Nate's talking, that's really up to well, you yourself, Nate, to switch to yourself so
Shooting ropes? What the fuck?
I can see your mouth wording, making the word. And if you guys really want to get confusing, Zach, you can line it up with a clip and have Dan play
Oh my
the clip of
God.
him talking with the soundbite. But don't do that. That's too good.
Confusing you is part of the fun, though. Why'd you post this video?
This one about my reputation.
Yeah,
Why you asking that?
I have one too.
Oh, Nate.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's spelled Galia. I copied. I don't think that's how it's spelled. I copied the way that they spelled it. Ethan spelled that. So
she says, literally no one except a small group of really sad people care about me and Ian enough to enjoy this type of content.
Wrong.
I gotta say, girl, how many people are watching live? I don't know. Let me check.
25K.
Like, whenever we shit on you guys, we have our...
listen, man, I'll tell you something. Maybe this group is sad, but it is big. And frankly, it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know. It's like, damn, at least my life's not that bad. You know, you got marital problems. Maybe your husband doesn't respect you or your wife doesn't respect you. At least you're not Ian or Anisa. You know what I mean? At least you don't have a wife like that. Oh my God. It's crazy. It's terrible. Oh, fuck.
A bonanza of a day. I'm not the only one. I have to tell you, the proof is in the pudding. You know, people are lining up to shit on you. And because, you know, you make a great toilet.
And she's getting 100 likes.
I don't know. How did that joke land?
That's sexting.
Tamara said not
Was it good, Tamara?
Tamara shot it from the other room. Not good.
What's wrong with it? Just visually or?
She said, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. She didn't like it.
I'm so glad Tamara's here. she matches my Ethan hater energy.
She screams. Yeah, she is a hater. She's like
Tomorrow? Tomorrow's here?
a fan, but she's just a big hater, which we...
How am I geeking with the spelling? I'm fucking copied what they said. Shut up. Trying to fucking one-man me. They spelled it Galia. G-A-L-Y-A. That's how it's spelled. All right, shut up.
We love that.
Yes, we celebrate haters here in this office.
Absolutely. Room full of them.
You need to be differentiated enough to realize literally no one but you cares, and about 90% of the bullshit you talk about, no one cares about 22 Ian's breath status. I beg to differ. I'm fascinated by his stinky ass breath, and I'm even more fascinated by you guys not trying to defend his stinky breath. That sounds like a deflection. Stinky breath smelling wife.
I'm concerned.
What? You got her, Ethan. You got her on that one.
About his 2025 stinky breath.
It's only gotten worse.
Yeah, I want to know.
I mean, he hasn't done anything about it.
Drinking mango juice, is that helping?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't help, because if he has stinky breath, he probably has rotting teeth from too much sugar. You know?
He's so desperate to get a win. By the way, they're like, nobody cares, bro. 7 likes, 100 likes.
Damn.
Responding to a tweet with 200
We do be like counting right here.
likes. Like, nobody cares.
I don't think Idubbbz and Anisa realize that they are the gift that keeps on giving for like a lot of people. Like me and us, we get to sit here and fucking slop it up, you know. In these trying times, at least Ian and Anisa are here to embarrass themselves for us, because that's kind of what's happening, man. They don't realize it, and they're just making us. They're making Ethan like look better with his own audience, reducing the amount of people that want to leave from his audience. And then like next time there is a clash between Ethan and Hassan, Ethan will have a little bit more power behind him. He'll pack more of a punch. I don't think that they understand the optics of anything, which they don't, because again, they mocked the fact that they were invited to Thanksgiving dinner, thinking that it wasn't like a nice thing.
Cares about you, really, except me, you know. And I mean, again, you're a public figure. You just announced that you're going back to OnlyFans. You did a really ridiculous post about how I know it's confusing to find someone like me attractive and hate at the same time, but to eat it up or some shit. And it's like, well, okay, you just really are putting yourself on the menu, so to speak. Yeah, I mean,
this fucking cough, it's killing me.
Let's see. Oh, wait, this is the post. It's okay to find. This is a recent post, by the way. It's okay to find me attractive and still hate me. I know it's confusing for some of you, but don't worry, I won't tell anyone.
Okay.
It's like her and Ian mentally are stuck in high school or elementary school. I don't know. Like, it's not all about being attractive and this boy likes you and this boy finds you beautiful. Like, I don't understand.
I mean,
I think it might be like the rage bait. Also, I don't know. I don't know, man. That's not like the most flattering picture you could have chosen for yourself. I mean, I'm fat as fuck, but I'm also not sitting here trying to pose and thirst trap. I mean, I guess I could pull up. You guys want me to pull up a thirst trap thing compared to... I'm not going to do that. That'd be fucking cringe.
I mean,
nobody's talking about your looks here. We don't talk about it.
Well, that's part of the snark theories is that we all... Well, I'm in love with Hassan. I want to fuck Hassan. I want to fuck Anisa. I want to fuck Ian. Like that. Somehow they make it seem everything goes back to being a sex crime for them.
What the hell?
You know, it's interesting. Oh, Alexander's in chat with a hundy. Thank you so much. That's so generous.
200. Oh my god, Alexandra.
What the fuck, Alexander? What the hell's the matter with you? They better fucking blow you or something for that.
I commend myself.
Thank you.
Thanks so
Wow.
much, love to Ethan, Neil, and the crew. You are so loved. Thank you for sharing yourselves with us. Thank you so
Wow,
much.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And Nate,
Alexandra.
Oh, okay. You know what? It is. But Nate, it is. That's fine. Yeah. And I will say, as much as I'm being vilified around the internet these days, the fact that we do retain this core audience that's staying with us, staying loyal notes, I'm so grateful to you guys. You guys are giving me the strength to try to take this on. And I'm planning my first TikTok actually, and I'm planning on shooting it tonight. So I'm gonna start. I'm going to the battlefield and I'm gonna make a video. And thank you guys for your support. And I think, you know, listen, Hopefully people are willing to listen. I mean, I've got receipts.
TikTok is my home.
Yes, I'm moving back to TikTok.
TikTok is not going anywhere.
Right. He knew, actually.
Unfortunately.
The,
I wish Trump banned it.
current deadline for the TikTok ban is next week.
Well, it's funny because I was going to send Ethan cough medicine because people keep saying it when I sent my last gift. My wife said that would have been too mean. Obviously, I want to listen to my wife. But also, I was kind of worried if I was able to do that because that sounds like isn't cough medicine it's considered something. Like you can't even. Am I gonna get hurt if I do this? Yes, I am. It's like you can't even. I don't know. It's like a drug almost, isn't it? Like it's got alcohol in it or something. I was like, oh, would that be weird if I sent that? You know?
Oh, there's still a ban date.
Still be killed.
Still working its way through the process.
It's not going to happen. I've always been saying that.
Nobody's talking about it. I mean, Trump could just kill it.
I'm surprised
I guess
he might be able to
back.
extend it again, but yeah, it kind of faded
He
into
probably will. He's probably going to use it as some leverage on it.
the background. But I believe
Remember?
September 16th or 17th is the deadline.
Wow.
It was
Remember when it
earlier
was
this year,
gone for,
and
like,
he
5
extended it by like 6 months or something. But that 6 months is almost
I'm
up.
surprised an American company isn't kicking back.
I just think it'd be very funny if
or maybe Chinese
you
companies kicking
rejoin
back to keep
TikTok
it.
in a week.
Keep getting delayed.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Big announcement. Ethan is returning to TikTok, and 5 minutes later, TikTok is shut down.
I have a
Let me tell you, dude, TikTok getting shut down was not good for their platform. I know they came back in a day, but it really, for me, destroyed creator confidence because they drastically reduced their financial model They drastically reduced their financial model for people. Like they reduced the amount of money that they were giving for on the For You page bullshit. Like drastically cut it.
huge hit.
And they just started flooding the feed with TikTok shop ads, and people were willing to put up with it, so they just kept that going. So it's a fucking worthless app to me now.
People are like, you know what's wrong about that? I'm opening my mind, and then it's like TikTok banned.
Like every other fucking thing that you see is a goddamn promotion for some bullshit, you know?
I'm gonna post it everywhere though. I'm posting it to all socials. This war is just beginning. But anyway, he's so desperate to get a win. It's sad and pathetic. Like it's genuinely sad. 5 likes. Half of his remaining audience, Destiny's already left. Who is this even for? Someone who eats so much poop shouldn't be talking about anyone's breath. Sorry.
The Giardia thing. Damn. She's getting she's getting very few views for these. What the hell? Why is she doing this to herself? Oh my god. She must be mentally unstable. It must be all the CTEs she apparently has. All the concussions she had. Maybe that's what she's doing. That's why.
I'm eating poop now? Is that in? I mean, my kids have been accused of eating poop. I don't know that I've ever
seen you eat poop.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Are you posting on Instagram?
Damn, can't hide it anymore.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So now we turn to the Tom Ward chapter. Oh, this is kind of a weird screenshot. Oh, yeah. There. Oh, yeah, so Tom's responding to her, calling him a pussy. You want to read it, Tom?
Ethan, real quick.
Yeah.
If you could just take a look at the screen here.
Oh, no.
Well,
By the way, this was just to explain. This is like a dumb, edgy. Again, 7 years ago, people take this out of context, be like, "Wow!" But you see that it has 1.7 million views and everybody laughing and enjoying it.
I was gonna say that.
Obviously, that's him actually eating poop. What are you talking about, Ethan? You can't hide from us.
That was a very funny video, and that was like a commentary on challenges at the time. There were every week there was a.
What the hell? That's crazy. How is she the Skyline? It's a Godzilla.
Different challenge going viral.
Doth protest too much, my friend.
You protest too much. I'm trying to explain. It was a reaction to the ice bucket challenge.
Also, thanks, Dan. Now you give the material for 10 new TikToks about it.
I don't care. This is funny. If you don't think this is funny,
It is funny, and it's evidence that he eats poop too.
No, but look, this is what they've been doing.
Listen, as long as it's your own poop, I think it's healthier than eating someone else's poop, right? So, healthy poop eating guy, you know? Listen, here's the thing you guys don't understand. They put, when you have an unhealthy gut, they take somebody's healthy poop and they give it to you in a pill and they put it in your gut. Bet you guys didn't know that. You probably didn't. But I knew that. I love poop. You know, I love pooping. Sometimes it gets difficult because I'm on a GLP-1. You know what I mean? Because it gives you constipation. So.
From 7 to 15 years ago, they go, he's got a scat fetish.
He's obsessed.
But by the way, this was a collaboration with Filthy Frank. It was like a big fucking content push. It was fun. At the time,
Filthy Frank. That guy sounds like he likes poop too.
Very important. Like you go back and look at this stuff that everyone's grasping their pearls at, and people are laughing. It's being upvoted. People understood then that it was a joke.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Tom.
What the fuck are you doing?
Am I a stupid pussy? Hey, everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
True.
But I've got 2 things Anisa doesn't. 1, I live in a great house that I own, and she's stuck in her mom's basement. Fact.
Fact.
Facts on facts. 2, I'm likable, and that's one thing she ain't got. Shout out.
Facts on facts.
On fact.
All right, Tom, pack it up. That wasn't the burn. They're giving you pity points for that one, dude. They're giving you pity points for that. I'm sorry, Tom. I have to break it to you. It's a terrible thing, but these guys are giving you pity points for that. It wasn't the burn you thought it was, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You are one of the most likable dudes of all time. That's what makes you so good at your job.
But I like my second reply better because I shouldn't have said I'm a house. The thing I didn't like is I live in a great house. That's a douchey thing to say. I was like homeless in my 20s.
That was funny. They lost their house because of their all their fuck ups.
But they were millionaires who lost their house.
I think it's fun. Exactly.
So that's okay.
But they weren't like born to poverty. These people lost everything from their own folly.
For sure.
So I think you flexing that you own a house is hilarious.
I'm just a regular guy. Yeah.
Right.
So no, I don't think you're being like a classist or anything. I mean, these people had every chance to be rich. You continue on. Oh, she responded.
I see, but she's responding on Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter, so I've never seen these.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I posted on Threads. This dumbass goes on Twitter.
So where'd you see him on the subreddit?
I never saw any of these.
What were you responding to?
It's so funny.
I just responded the next day because I didn't like. I thought I could have gone harder on her, so I thought about it in the morning. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck with her.
Where'd you see the first one?
Well, I responded to her first one, and then I thought about it that night. I go, it's too short to do in a story. I need some space to really shit on her. So I didn't see any of this. This was just off the dome.
You took some time. You meditated on it.
I did.
That's the difference once again between us and them.
Yes.
That's so funny. I thought it was a reply to this.
No, I didn't see any of this. So this is new.
Set you up. Tom is the most unlikable cast member on the H3 podcast. Actually, she a fan.
Huge fan.
She a fan. She has.
I mean, if Tom is the least likable person on there, then maybe they must have a pretty likable crew. He seems like an alright guy, other than the fact that he's not funny, dude. I gotta fuck this guy, dude.
Tier list of likability of all crew members.
I wonder who's number one though. If I'm the least likable, who's the most?
That was me, easily, right?
Not for Anisa.
No, but I'm the most unlikable.
Oh, I'm saying who's the most likable then?
Most likable, probably. Well, I would say AB, but
that ship is
that's we have open hostility.
Yeah, there's no way.
Change, yeah.
That's
a really hard
change.
question.
Can you let us know, Anisa?
I'm
Really
curious.
hard question.
He's so uniquely stupid.
Well, now I think what's the narrative that Idubbbz and Anisa are trying to push, that like Ian AB, he's like a coward or something. I think that was what they said, something along those lines.
And now he's self-reporting that he values a person's self-worth on whether or not they own the house. Oh, stop it. You're pathetic. You're miserable. You're broke. You had it all and you lost it. That's funny. He has a very punchable...
Yeah, I think it's okay to finance shame, people who used to be millionaires. That's okay. Because it's funny. Because you like, what did you do? Like, how'd you fucking own yourself so hard, loser?
Face while still being bland. Very unfortunate. You're not funny or interesting. And by the way, your insults are not even really based on reality. That's why they're missing so hard.
Yeah, I don't really even care.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Zach, catching strays. How dare you take the crown from this man? I think you owe him an apology.
Wow. Wow, Zach catches strays.
That looks nothing like you.
By the way, this is a picture of Drake, and this is one. You want to see?
Is that blackface?
I'll show you. I'll explain. I just understood what I was looking at. These are all the most deranged, snark-brained losers.
Yeah.
Ian was recently streaming, and on his sidebar was H3 Snark. They literally spend all day there, right? And so this person, Throst, has a picture of me with blackface over that famous picture of Drake in blackface. And again, this is one of the constant refrains that they go, oh, he did blackface. It was a fucking, it's still up, totally on.
It was a video, I did some videos together with Ethan on the Ethan and Hila channel a while ago.
Here's the thumbnail.
And I had like this series where I would buy a bunch of products of one color. So there was like the gold challenge.
Oh, one color, huh? That sounds like a dog whistle. What?
And we did all kinds of gold products. And then there was the black challenge. This is a mask. It's a face mask and teeth whitening. And we were just going through a bunch of products that were black.
Oh, okay. You see the thumbnail? I'm showing my black teeth.
Yeah.
But anyway, just to give you an idea of what they're saying is racist.
I thought the gums were black. No?
3.2 million view, 100,000 likes.
Nice.
Like nobody thought this was racist. Everybody knew at the time it wasn't racist. We all know it wasn't racist. Welcome back to another very special episode of Ethan.
I like to think it was racist just to make me feel better, I like to think of that. I'm like, yeah, I loved that so much because it was racist, because I'm such a bad guy.
Hila's been scheming on a new project. We have black water.
Black water.
Yeah. Called Black Project. Anyway.
Wow, the original Michaela last name,
I'm sensing a theme.
Anyway, you get the idea. So we start putting on beauty products and all this type of stuff.
Water?
It tasted like dirt.
Like normal. Oh, did it?
The black water? No? One of them tasted like dirt.
I'll tell you what, you don't see black market on the shelves these days. That was a short-lived phenomenon.
Yeah.
Nothing water? Because I mean, just like visually, it's very unappealing.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big part of taste, You eat with your eyes, Dan. That's what they say.
I would expect it to taste like cola.
Right.
I feel like
and
my
it
brain would
doesn't.
be like weirded out.
It was relatively just tasted like water.
Right, that's my fault.
And it has a 70+ alkaline trace mineral level.
All right.
If anything, we look like fucking occultists. We look like we're getting ready to sacrifice a goat or something.
I'm getting insane clown posse kind of vibes too.
I look like MF Doom in this one.
Shout out.
What?
So this is black food coloring.
Oh, and we put it on your mom too. I forgot.
Yeah, we did it on my mom. This video is great. And then I tell her that it doesn't come out, and she starts freaking out.
This was when we just moved to America, by the way, and we were living with Ethan's parents for a couple months in Vegas.
Yeah. By the way,
poor. You're living with your parents, losers.
There for a couple months, worked our butts off the whole time, and then moved out.
Yeah.
You didn't stay in their basement. Was that enough?
I'd work my butt off and still stay living there just for the cheap stuff, cheaper.
It was, of course, we could stay there.
And you decided not to.
Would we want to? We got the hell, it was because we had just come from Israel, so it was nice to unwind and enjoy seeing my parents, who I hadn't seen in a long time.
I can't believe you colonized your mom's house, dude. What the fuck?
we made a lot of really fun content during that era, to be honest, looking back.
Yeah.
But yeah, we moved out and went and got a place and a car and went and lived our own life.
Never look back.
If you put black food coloring in your mouth, it has an interesting flavor.
Oh no! Don't do that.
So let's see, how does it go? Oh yeah, black food coloring. I mean, this is a banger.
This is silly stuff.
Yeah, it's pure silliness. This is a banger video. Yo, these.
And it was my project. How dare they? Come on.
These videos were fun. Look at my mouth.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, buddy.
It's like a black.
I hope you can join our episode Black.
Oh, guys.
It is. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But anyway, this is what people are saying, for instance. So I mean, like,
What did you think?
just to give you an idea of the good faith criticism. Like, if you look into pretty much every single attack line, it all is something like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's all something like this. So anyway,
I don't think that's a bad picture of Zach, dude. What the fuck? He looks decent there.
Moving on. I always forget this guy exists. It's like my brain won't allow me to know he's real.
I'd jack off to that if it was if he had tits, you know? You know what I'm saying, dude? That's all it really takes.
Burn, bro.
What?
Wow.
Zach's gonna remember you exist on that soundboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna torment the soundbite's already flowing, man. But Anisa, I think you're a Jew-hating bitch, so go fuck
Okay. It's fucking wild.
yourself.
I mean,
Sounds about inbred.
I would never use that word personally, but she does seem to target the Jewish. Like, what have you done?
Nothing.
And they specifically always point you out as like, oh, he's the worst. It's like, really?
Yeah.
The guy with the Star David necklace?
You just got to point out the anti-Semitism, so you know what, it needs to go fuck yourself.
The girl who set up the swastika sword shot?
Yeah. I have no respect for anyone that does that.
You think that was her idea? Did Idubbbz say that it was her idea? Why does that sound correct?
She tweeted inbred. Like, no, you don't get to do
Yeah,
that.
she tweeted inbred.
She did that to stop all the hate she was getting.
That's really fucked up because I'm gluten-free, so it's kind of fucked up.
She wanted to be left alone, so she tweeted inbred.
Yeah, she's constantly, this is Crybullying 101.
Yeah.
Constantly provoking us, constantly making public videos, posting to OnlyFans and doing like provocative posts like bait, like rage bait on Twitter. And she's like, I cannot believe that everybody's so mean at me. Oh my God.
I cover it all.
Nobody cares.
Yes.
Nobody fucking cares.
Jewish.
So Tom Ward swings again.
So this is, again, I didn't see any of this. This is just me the next day going, I could have done better.
Wow.
So interesting.
So it's perfect. So you said, you go ahead and read it, Tom. This is your...
How do you even say your last name? Hey, Anisa Joma?
Jama,
Yeah.
I think she said.
Pajama?
Jama.
Washburn, I think, is that what you're supposed to say it? Is it Anisa Washburn?
Pajama.
First of all, I'd like to apologize for saying that I owned a house and you're living in your mom's basement.
Wait, you apologize, but you never even see her
Yeah,
response.
that's
No,
so
because I thought
interesting.
about it. I'm like, that was a douchey thing to say.
Wow.
Especially in LA, it's hard to fucking buy a house.
Spotlight on this guy.
Yeah, so like I look back, I reflected, and I'm like, that was a fucked up thing. I could attack her in so many better ways without doing that, which I proceed to do.
Tom, you know what is even harder?
What?
Be a successful YouTuber, buy your first house, sell it, move to Seattle, buy another house, sell it, move to Edmonton, and then live in your mom's basement. That's the hardest one I've seen in a while. I've
That's probably hard for the ego. You know what I'm saying?
never seen such a success story in my
No,
life.
it's a shame.
You forgot driving a successful IP into the dirt, losing a shitload
yeah.
of money, trying to do it again.
Not paying anybody.
Everybody's-
Well, it's really two successful IPs into the ground, no? Right? Because Idubbbz was a successful IP, and so was Crater Clash, frankly. It was successful at a certain point. You know, the first one was successful. Second one took a little bit of a hit, but it was recoverable. Salvageable, is that the term? So he really fucked himself twice, you know? Well, I guess she fucked him twice. Probably. Actually, probably only twice. That makes sense. That's probably why he has no motivation to be not smelly.
His wishes.
Everyone hates you.
Screwing over everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead, Tom.
So it's true. I was homeless in my 20s, so I know what it's like to lose everything. And having a home doesn't make me better than anyone. Maybe I should have said, at least I live above ground. That would have been more appropriate.
That's racist to the old
Yeah,
people.
I don't know what that means.
Right? See what I did there?
I
See,
love
Anisa,
different
see how you do it?
Yeah.
So good.
And then there's more. There's like two other
I don't get it. I'm just out of the loop.
Yeah.
after that.
You actually are very inspiring, dude. You are almost to your 20. I'm not kidding.
No,
Thank you.
You were a
seriously.
drug addict.
Yeah.
Were you living on the street?
Well, I mean, I had no home
House
or
surfing
car.
type of thing.
So yeah, I would wake up, like,
Damn.
I had this little shit
That's why he's bald, because he was living on the street. Shit, brother. What does that say about me?
job bartending. So in the morning, I wake up like $10 in my pocket, and I would like not know where I was sleeping that night.
Wow.
Did you have hair?
What's that? I did have hair, so it wasn't.
It wasn't- it wasn't-
it wasn't rock bottom.
Yeah.
Things were much better then.
Things were. Yeah.
Thanks for pointing
I
that
could have
out.
turned it around. Now
I
I'm
was just
fucked.
curious. It's all about perspective.
We love
you
the
look,
ball.
you're beautiful. Yeah, you look great.
Tom Ward, everybody.
So, yeah.
What a legend. There's more.
I wanted to correct. I know that we're goofing about the basement, but I think at this point they moved out of the mom's
They're
basement.
above ground.
I think they found their
own a
first
home.
apartment.
Shout out! They can see outside a window or something.
I don't know.
I think they
Shout out.
own a
That might be a fun thing. My wife, because we live in a house. I don't know if you guys know that. My wife's like, oh, I wish we got to do our apartment phase, you know? So that maybe there's some fun to have there. Maybe there's a little bit of fun to have there for Ian and Anisa. They're in like an apartment now. Maybe they can do something silly and fun. They can, you know, they can go through that phase. They probably missed that phase because Ian used to be rich and successful, and now he's not. And they get to have the fun of like rebuilding themselves as well. That's fun. Like who doesn't want to rebuild and start from the bottom? Like it's called re-rolling for all you WoW players.
home. That's one of the last things she commanded me to correct my boss about. She owns a home, I believe.
Which
Where?
one?
Where?
I don't know.
Who gives a fuck?
The one that she's trying to sell? I mean, for now, she
No,
doesn't.
they're,
Try not to.
they're trying to sell it in
We
Seattle.
saw the listing. Yeah, you own it now.
Your boss
yeah.
defamed me by calling me poor. Sorry, you are, bro. Morally and monetarily. Go ahead, part 2, Tom.
Second, I apologize, Galia, because I spelled your name incorrectly, which I always
you
do.
did.
Is that right?
You spelled
No,
it
that's the right.
Oh, okay. All right, just make sure. Anisa, second, is this
Oh, that's the correct way. See, look in there, Galia. That's how they spell it. Whoever was Bueller. Fuck you, dude. Trying to fucking make me feel bad, stupid. Fuck you, dude. You're stupid. You're stupid and bad.
piss me off? Stop attacking Galia. She's on the show once, maybe every 3 months.
You know what I think Idubbbz and fuck me in my ass. You know, sorry. You know what I think Idubbbz and Anisa can do to like reframe their make themselves look better and bring back their credibility. Do you guys remember back in the day when they used to do like really cringy rap battles on YouTube? Wow, you follow me here? You guys don't even know where I'm going here. They could do that, but instead they can impersonate that one song that's like, "Shut up, Buzz, I'm gonna kill you." They could take that song and they can impersonate that. That would be really fucking cool, wouldn't it? Shut up, Ethan. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to be a call to violence. That's sick. What the fuck? Nice. Anyway, shut up, Idubbbz. I wouldn't do that to you. I'm not gonna say it. I don't want people to think I'm dog whistling. Okay.
And she didn't sign up for this. I did.
But that would be so cool, dude. That'd be the coolest shit in the world, man. People would be like, wow, this Idubbbz guy, he's fucking cool as hell. This is fucking amazing.
So feel free to attack me as much as you like, but leave Galia alone. Finally, I'm sure.
Shut up, Anisa. I'm gonna. What do I say? I don't want to say the words. I'm such a kind soul, you know. I just don't want to be like really violent and provocative. So it's like, what do I say to censor the language, you know?
Sure, a lot of people don't like me, which is true.
No, it's not.
But a lot more do, and here's why.
fuck.
I've been in business my whole life, and I've always treated people with I interact with respect. I know
Handling
negotiate fair
business.
deals for both parties. I don't take advantage of people,
I do. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
and I always make sure everyone gets paid. That's true. If you work with me, you're gonna get paid. No one works for free. So I guess we're just different people.
Yeah.
Also, I make people laugh once in a while. That helps. You should try it instead of just talking shit all day online. And thank you for being such a big fan
Oh,
of the
shit.
show and watching every episode. Really, every viewer counts, and I appreciate your service.
100%.
Peace and love.
Damn, he just fucking owned her, dude. He just owned her. He fucked her so hard she could put that on OnlyFans.
Love, Anisa. Thank you.
In trying time,
Thank you.
every view is important.
Do you guys think that maybe if Ian fucked Anisa correctly, then maybe they would be like in a more healthy relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just kind of how life works sometimes. Where like, you know, you're just, yeah, you guys understand what I'm saying, dude? Sometimes you need to get fucked good, you know,
So we are grateful.
Her $5
without it being stinky.
membership, counts.
Hey, it all helps.
It all helps.
It all goes to the. It all goes to the funds. You know what I mean? So well said, Tom.
Thank you.
My biggest problem is like they talk a lot of shit, and you'll see in this video. The biggest problem is that they don't even attempt to be funny. There isn't even a single attempt at comedy in this whole video. It's just flat out boring. Like if you are a Idubbbz fan. And I don't think there's many.
Actually, you guys don't understand. In the live stream we watched, the Idubbbz attempted humor. He's when they brought up Nathan Barnett, I think somebody said Nathan Barnett on accident. So Idubbbz said this really funny thing. He said, "Ha, Nathan Barnett." So that was funny.
The people that are there are just like the snarking community, and you can tell when he goes live to 100 people. He's under 100. I mean, we'll see what it goes down to after he gave it a big plug in this video. But
Smelling my breath.
I can smell it through the fucking. I want to say they may not live in a basement, but spiritually, they will always live in a basement in my heart.
Shout out.
They are stuck there. Now, AB, I want to give you. Do you want to watch this his video? Because it's going to take us a while to work through this.
So I just have 2 clips. Let's just show these 2 clips, and then I want to say what I have to say, and we can watch the rest of it after.
Yeah.
So just to sort of set the scene for how he was speaking.
So let me open this clip here.
Can we bring out the popcorn now?
Yeah.
Right.
We had popcorn prepared, but we're like, this is really.
This better be good, AB, because they got fucking popcorn out and everything. They're ready for this. So this better live up to the hype.
Not appropriate for.
I think I'm gonna order lunch. Is anybody hungry? I'm excited. Like I really am.
Hey, look who's fucking profiting and benefiting from political violence. 187,000 live viewers for Hassanabi. Fucking awesome, bro. That's so cool.
I mean, he was probably live before though.
Thank you.
No, I don't think he went live, but he's reaping fucking the rewards. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, for Hassan, this is a.
I miss the old Kim K, the glory hole Kim
She's a
K,
good
down on her
business
knees Kim K, all about them D's Kim K. I hate the new
Who's Kim K?
Kim K, the most produced Kim K, the always new Kim K, cry on the news Kim K, the Fallout Boy Kim K, stepmama boy Kim K. Gotta say at the time I'd like to meet Kim K. See, we invented Kim K. It wasn't any Kim K's, and now I look around and there's so many Kim K's. I used to love.
This is horrible. Stop.
I
Low
used to
for
love
days,
Kim K.
son.
And now
No.
Was that AB? That was fucking fire, dude. Thank you.
No, stop
Kim
it.
K doesn't love Kim K.
You know what disturbs me? is that people flock to Hassan's stream to get his take on the political violence perpetrated on the right. Like, I wonder what, dude, I don't know. The whole thing is fucking disgusting. I'm not trying to point fingers or put blame on anyone specifically because we don't know what happened. I don't want to put that on anybody.
The situation was pretty fucked up. I really, people, obviously I made my response and I said what I said. But it was like, you know, it's, you know, I think people need more time to digest what happened at Charlie Kirk instead of like going off the cuff and then, you know, trying to stoke tensions and, you know, make, you know, very insensitive takes about Charlie Kirk. Especially larger content creators. One thing for like some snarky little fucker on the internet to just be like, you know, say some dumbass shit. It's another thing for a big, like, you know, content creator to say things, you know?
I can talk about the culture that's going on though, in general, which is that it's become commonplace to call for fucking political violence on Twitch, and acceptable. So anyway, here's the sorry, AB.
Kind of true, man.
Today's my day to hate.
Yeah,
you get every other day.
It's going to make me watch this fucking commercial, which is another reason why.
Well, that's one of the problems, right? Is so like I don't want to talk about too much, but I saw some take from like Asmongold, and it was some. I saw part of it because people were like, "Can you watch this?" And I don't feel like doing it. But it's interesting because Asmongold says something along the lines of like 90% of the violence seems to come from the left. I don't think that's true at all unless you're terminally online and you see Hassan Piker every single day on Twitch. Not every day, but like him and his sphere seem to be very okay with like active calls to violence or dog whistle calls to violence, like whether it's against Ethan or Ela, or really just in general. And so like if you live in the real world, you'll see that like the political violence, the actual violence tends to lean more right leaning. But online, like if you're in the online world, you're going to look at like the shit that Hassan says and you're going to be like, what the fuck? How does he get away with all this? I think that's part of it too. I think that's part of why, like if you're terminally online, you're going to be like, what the fuck, you know? So, I mean, it's unfortunate because and Twitch doesn't do anything about it. They allow it to happen. You know, if you had a right-leaning creator saying something that Hassan would say, I don't know if they would still exist on the platform. So
Twitch is fucked. They make you watch every time you load a stream. Like even if you just click over or you refresh or something, or you accidentally close the browser, you have to watch like another 5 minutes of this dog shit.
How long are the commercials? I don't watch Twitch.
They go and they go and they go, man. And by the way, I'm forced to watch this, so I'm just gonna keep going.
You also don't get a whole lot of ad revenue, so it's not really worth it. It's better for YouTube.
No, it's done. Anyone still advertising on Switch should be deeply and permanently ashamed and boycotted.
Switch 1 or 2?
Say what?
You said advertising on Switch.
Oh, Switch. We love the Switch. But okay, here's.
Whoa, did he get money for that, Ethan? What the fuck?
Go back a little bit.
It was for him as well, because he was dealing with like a lot of trauma and a lot of issues.
Now this is a clip from his. This is a clip from his live stream after the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, that happens with a lot of fighters in general, because fighting's a very hard. Like, whether you're fighting MMA, boxing, whatever, it's very hard because you're getting beat up constantly, and then you're supposed to show up to the gym the next day and the next day and the next day. AB can attest to it, right? So it's mentally very hard. So I feel bad for him because I could tell his heart was.
What? There it is, dude. That's where Ian thought he was so cool, man. You know what's so sad? I think Ian wanted to be like AB. Idubbbz, for those of you who don't know, of course. The only reason I say that is because AB is generally like pretty well liked, and he's kind of stays out of it for the most part. And I feel like Idubbbz wanted to be that guy, but it's just not happening. Nobody thinks he's that guy. Nobody respects him as that guy. And, you know, AB seems like the kind of dude who doesn't want to talk about things because it's his choice. Whereas for Idubbbz, I don't think anybody believes it's his choice, if that makes sense. Idubbbz is kind of like a coward. And the reason we know that is because like now that we've seen him talk, he is so stupid. It's very funny. And it gives us a lot of content and things to do. You know, it's an incredible thing. But I feel like people actually respect AB, and then when he stays silent, it's because like he can, or he wants to rather. Like he wants to stay silent. And then you guys are telling me that he has some fucking crazy shit he's about to say. So
out of pocket. You didn't say anything. In fact, you guys were kind of defending him there because he's like, no, I understand.
Between the lines, everything I said in this fucking video, it was defending him to the best of my ability after he made a video calling out my boss. Yeah, I felt bad about this. Ignoring everything else, I was putting myself in his shoes, and I was imagining if Wally was to call in, that would really fuck me up. And I felt bad for him, you know, just on that note. But yeah,
I was so out of pocket and so out of note from.
What's the dog doing?
Nowhere. It's like, I'm sorry.
What I'm pissed about is I wish that was cleaner, man. That that would have been fucking awesome.
Let me go back. Maybe we can clean it up in AI.
Next day and the next day and the next day. AB can attest to it, right?
So we can clean it up in AI. What the fuck?
So it's mentally.
He's like, yep. It's really tough what Ian's been through. And he's so dumb. He is so dumb. He really is simple Ian. And
oh,
Wait, I'm confused. Didn't AB just agree that boxing training is hard?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I agree with that. Boxing training is fucking hard.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm getting shit from every fucking audience that I'm a coward. I'm a pussy for not sticking up for Ethan and Neela, who gave me everything because I'm staying neutral.
And by the way, he called you out for your opinion, so like you didn't even have really a choice but to answer gracefully, which you did.
Did I even answer? I just.
And I will repeat now, as I've said previously, AB has held himself throughout this entire thing, and Lena too, with dignity and grace. So,
Well, thank you.
So
Well, you have to wait to hear
beautiful.
what I'm going to say. Maybe you'll change your mind.
but all that grace and dignity is going out the window today.
Whatever. It's very hard because you're getting beat up constantly, and then you're supposed to show up to the gym the
That was
next
the
day.
first one.
I love it so much. I'm trying to get a clean one for Zach.
The next day.
Are they trying to set up a clip?
AB can attest to it, right? So it's mentally very hard. So I
Shut up,
feel bad
AB.
for him because I can tell he's
We
hungry.
can clean that up,
Shut
Zach.
up,
I feel like
baby.
I pulled it and I was trying to like EQ and shit. Like,
Shut up, Buzz. I'm gonna fart on you. There we go. There we go. He's doing it right now. Shut up, AB. I'm gonna kill you. Well, I'm doing a meme, guys. Don't report me to the FBI, please. Oh, I got it. Shut up, AB. I'm gonna stink you. You know?
like not
Getting
trying to
there.
remove the background, but
We're doing like a live thing. We're doing like a thing where we're kind of ad libbing it. We're getting there.
Give it to me.
that's a fucking shame, man.
Shut up, baby.
Shame.
I'm sure there's some more.
Shut up, AB.
So then
Stop
it's
talking
like
right
that.
That's his
now.
commentary, by the way.
He's just a silly
He's just
guy.
over 5 hours just saying shit like that. Like his response is literally, "Shut up. You're being a jerk."
Most of the time, he'll just forget what he was thinking, and then he'll go, "Wait, what?" And then Anisa has to remind him to respond to something. So that was my favorite part of the live. Dude, I'm getting so fucking angry.
Jerk. And it's like, holy fuck, man. He has regressed.
Dude, what the
It's almost
fuck?
as if he was almost conditioned to fucking even hate the sight of me. As if he has a fucking snark brain.
He is
like,
totally
you
snark brain.
lose touch with fucking reality.
Yeah, today's not a good day.
But I want to get ahead of myself.
100% snark brained. And which is ironic because they were talking about how bad bowling is. It's like, really, dude.
Bowling is
Remember who
so
started
good.
this.
Who's
Remember
this guy?
why we're
What's
here.
up, dude?
Right? You fucking started this. You wanted this. You wanted to roll around in the mud with me. What's wrong? You not liking the mud anymore? It's too late to clean off now, bitch.
You're in the mud.
I can call him a bitch.
Wait, where
He's a
is
guy.
this?
When you plan to spar like that, you want to prep. You don't want to just go into it.
You want to be like ask AB. You want to be mentally prepared for a sparring day.
Okay, because it's yeah. Go ahead.
My first sparring day, like, Can you pause it for a second? It was so fucking bad. Like, this is after he was talking about sparring Alex Ernst. How embarrassed! You guys were laughing at him because he got beat up and he was crying. So what do I say? Do I say I could have took on Alex? Oh, I never cried. No, I'm saying my first sparring day was so fucking bad. My coach thought I would never come back to the fucking gym.
Yeah.
You know what that is, Ian? That's me defending you, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah, no,
Damn, but look at how smug Ian looks here.
it is.
It's empathy.
That's your empathy bar is super filled up. But I don't know that he's smart. I don't think he comprehends it.
He can't see reality. That's fucking snark brain. That's what I'm saying. You literally cannot see reality.
But also, he seems to have lost like 50 IQ points. I'm not even kidding. Like if you go back, I think he has brain damage.
I mean,
I think he. I unironically think that Ian has brain damage. Like I'm not kidding. I think that like he has like legitimate brain damage. I think it was either like the boxing, like the sparring session that he went through, or because Anisa keeps talking into his ear and it's just melting through his fucking skull. It's one of those two things, honestly. There's literally no third option, guys. Those are the only two options, just so you know.
I've always said he was super intelligent. I used to study his videos. I studied his video that when I made my video defending you that got me this job. I was studying his content cops. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I think yeah.
I mean, I would hate to be one like trying to diagnose
Sorry, that's fucking bonk.
somebody over the internet, but you
Well,
kind of have
it's
to
not-
wonder.
Is a dog a soundbite too, or what's happening here?
It's not a condition he was born with. He's the one that kept stepping into the ring to get fucking pulverized by better opponents.
Like ask
That's a self-inflicted brain trauma.
AB. You want to be mentally prepared
let
for a
me hear.
sparring day.
Okay, because it's yeah. Go ahead.
My first sparring day, like it was so fucking bad. Like when I left and I came back, Wally started jumping all around the gym. He's like, I never thought I'd see you again. He goes, okay, the fact that you came back, he's like, now I'm in.
By the way, people wonder why I say fuck AB.
You think it's from all the rotten food? I mean, that might be one of the reasons. I'm not like legitimately. Ian has a really strangely, like for the based on the way that they talk, horrible diet. Like a diet like somebody my weight would be, and it's like Ian eats like shit in the way that like a fat fuck like me would eat, but like he's still skinny. So it's not like when you eat like shit, it's bad for your brain. Like it's not. That's like a brain fog associated with like being obese. I feel like he has a brain fog associated with also he's obese on the inside on his brain. He has obese brain. He's fat. He's fat. He's got fat head. You know, I really do think that. I would not doubt it at all.
Like, this is why. Like, you're being used in this moment to, like, invalidate my experience.
Not what?
Like,
he's so stupid.
running a boxing event.
He's the dumbest person alive.
Yeah, let me tell you about who tried to fucking use me. Well, yeah.
Ooh, this is getting sexy, dude. We're about to write a book. We're about to write a porn book here.
trained, doing boxing, And it's like, no, I'm the innocent little guy. I just work the machine back here. It's like, no, you're being used to reinforce the fucking harassment.
I love this moment because Ian obviously wanted to say this for a long time, and he very clearly planned to say this when he came on, because nothing that they're talking about has anything to do with, would not be a setup. Like, AB just defended Idubbbz, and then Ian's response is to shit on him. Because Ian came online wanting to shit on AB, waiting for a moment, and he thought he found his moment because he has like a brain condition or something. That's it. He thought he found his moment. That's all that happened. But he didn't really find his moment at all. So now he just makes him look really stupid.
No, the irony.
Holy shit. That's just
the irony
like
might fucking kill me.
He's just like giving a pre-canned response. He clearly didn't listen to what you were saying, or he's just incapable of comprehending basic communication.
He's conditioned. Almost, like I said, it's insane.
It really, that take was also flabbergasting to me. He goes, "This is why I hate AB." This, when he was talking about how hard the training is to sympathize with you, he goes, "This is why I hate AB." What? And then, oh, sorry, there's more, right?
Yeah, there's just a screenshot right here.
So I watched those two, and then here is Anisa agreeing that AB is the biggest disappointment of all the crew members.
Oh, wow.
This is from the stream, so this just happened. And you can see, you want to explain it?
Yeah, at the bottom, you see Anisa replying to that comment. She says, yes, we're human or whatever on top. Said AB is probably the most disappointing one.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, Anisa obviously agrees with what I'm trying to show.
Yep. So with all that being said, that's a context you wanted to share. So
yeah.
If you want to proceed with your statement, we're all ears open.
Okay. So I have a lot I want to say. I wrote it down because I didn't sleep. I didn't want to miss anything.
You didn't sleep?
This has been the longest year of my life. It's been the hardest year.
Damn.
Maybe it's going to fucking kill me. I don't know with my CAT scan results. But no.
Damn, what does this guy have? What the fuck?
Last night I tweeted, nah, fuck this. I'm done living in fear. My wife and I are not going to be blackmailed. I'll show y'all a backbone. See you guys tomorrow.
I wonder if the blackmail is something like silly. You know, I don't know why that would make sense that it would be something like not that bad. I wonder what
this was in reference to my good friends Ian and Anisa and what they put me through for the past several months. Now, let me first say that Ian texted me last night after I made this tweet and assured me he would never share any private messages we shared because he is not like my boss, not like Ethan.
Oh, is it gonna be something like stupid, like he confided in a friend, like, you know, I'm struggling working for Ethan Klein right now. Is that what it's gonna be? It's gonna be something like very human.
I'm going to respect that sentiment and not share any private messages as well, but I do want to share the hell that these two have put me through. What they've said.
They found a potential abnormality in lymph nodes? Oh, that sucks.
Publicly is enough. I never wanted to speak bad on them.
You never did?
Huh?
You never did?
I didn't. And seeing how vicious Ian spoke with me yesterday and about my coworkers really just shocked me. And I said, fuck that. Like, I don't care. Like, I would rather.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Ian wanted to get ahead of it by talking shit about him first. He thought that would be good for him.
I'd be fired than keep living worried about what this fuck's going to say about me or twist about me. But before I get to that, I think it's good to establish some background. The dynamic at play, the power dynamic. And I ask that you stick with me. I promise it'll get good. The tea's coming at the end. But I want to tell everybody who doesn't know, I was a longtime fan of Ian. It was surreal meeting him, getting the chance to be friends with him through the Creator Clash. That may sound cringe, but I'm sorry, this may sound cringe, but one of the coolest moments I've had is when Ian called in wearing my merch that I had for the Creator Clash. That was so cool to me because my first video, I was wearing Idubbbz merch because I was a fan. I was broke at the time. I bought merch. I wanted to support him. Yeah, and again, it sounds lame, but it was a very triumphant moment for me. It felt like a very full circle moment. And I also really liked Anisa. There was a lot that we had in common. We were oddly the same mix, half Lebanese, half Irish.
Wow, she's 8% Lebanese, but I understand.
And I know some of the struggles that come with that, with being mixed, and so I really felt for her. Also,
whoa, you can't say that word. It's racist. I can't even explain the joke.
Really bonded over having two close family members, having Alzheimer's. Her father, my grandma who raised me, and we really bonded through that. And Ian and Anisa were two of the nicest people I've ever met. I've always bragged about them. They introduced me to like everyone, so many other large creators. They took me to so many events, front row sporting events. One time I went to an event with Alex Ernst. I lost my ticket. Found out Ian was there. He somehow was able to get me in. He left his seat, got me in. That's what a great guy Ian was. But now I realize what this was all about. Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass.
Okay. Like literally or what?
No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. I'm sorry.
He's creepy.
What someone said in Discord just threw me off.
AB, just to prove what you're saying of how big of a fan you were, I mean, you even fucking ran an ad on Instagram. The two of you guys. That's love right there.
Yeah.
Damn, he liked Idubbbz that much. Wow. That's crazy. How old is AB Starkilla? AB Starkilla age. He's 33. He's older than Idubbbz. This is almost kind of gay. It is gay. But you know what? God bless. Damn. Did Ian realize that? Like he had that much like influence?
Thinking, I was like, I should do this again.
It's so fucking, that's one of my favorite.
That was
Honestly, one of my
iconic
favorite show moments. of all time.
That was when I I'm not really getting that Instagram.
No, I know what happened.
Yeah. So people can go back and I'm sorry, but the fact that they did so much for me is why I defended them. That's one of the reasons I thought they're great people, and I felt like they've always got unfair hate online, and I still feel that way. A lot of the stuff they get isn't fair, even though now they're inviting legitimate criticism, I believe. People can go back.
Nah, the hate's fair. It's fun. I don't. Well, maybe you know what? Maybe it's not fair. Maybe it's just like extra mean. Maybe I'm just a little snarky myself, dude. Fuck. I don't know, man. I feel like it's kind of justified. You learn more and more about how like bad of people they are every day, so it's kind of like, I don't know, man. Ian's 34. Oh yeah, he is. Why do I think he was 31? What the fuck's the matter with me? Still gay. Chat, it's still gay. Shut up.
Back fine. All the times I defended Anisa and Ian, I wouldn't even meet with Bobby when Boblax wanted to give us one of his plushies, which was just a show meme. I wouldn't even meet him in the parking lot because of stuff he said about Anisa. Sorry, Bobby. You're still a soundbite legend. But yeah.
Damn. Fucking dude. Boblax, you can't. You keep taking L's, dude. You keep taking L's, bro. What the fuck? Oh, sis. I don't know. Whatever.
Just to express how loyal I was. I had an extra spot for Anisa, because I was a mixed kid and I realized wanting to like prove your Arabness, which is something I struggled with, and then I got out of middle school. Also, I grew up around tons of other Arabs in Dearborn, so maybe that's why I.
Damn, seems to be a lot of pressure if you're Arab or something, man. That's rough. From your own community. I feel like there's like a similar thing with colorism, no? No, is that that's a thing? That's a thing, I think.
We're out of it, and trust me, no matter what I say today, that's gonna piss off Anisa the most. And I'm not saying it to be rude. I'm just saying.
I forgot what it's called, but there's like some kind of thing in like the Arabic community or the Muslim community that's very centralized, very much around like some kind of like sticking together and not talking down on your own. It seems like that's a lot more powerful than I realized.
I recognize it because I went through that.
It's like the police, but not as bad.
I'll touch more on that later. But I want to just say to all my fellow Creator Clash alumni, I'm sorry that it's just going down like this, and I understand we're probably not gonna be able to be friends, which sucks because you guys are the main friends I've made out here.
What? That's not true. Everyone's in the same bucket.
I don't
you
blame
are.
anyone. You know, who am I?
Damn, you're not his friend, dude. Cucked Ethan. Cucked liberal.
I know. They had that same loyalty to them, and I don't blame them. It was a very.
Are you sure? Because I've seen a lot of the fighters feeling pretty burned by what happened, especially by the third one.
By the third one, yeah, but I don't know.
Well, anyway, okay.
Yeah. The Creator Clash was the coolest thing I've ever been a part of, and but somehow we've gotten to this point where Ian's saying "fuck me" in chat, saying I'm a loser on a stream. Which is amazing, by the way, because like I said, for months I've been defending him. I've been called a pussy for defending him, and who's the one that fucks me over is him. Yeah. Oh yeah. Throughout this whole stream, by the way, you guys will see when we watch his stream, he keeps saying the problem with his coach is he doesn't know how to communicate his emotions as a man. He doesn't know how to communicate, which I find very fucking funny, being that I communicated with them what I was going through, what they were putting me through, and they do not give a fuck, including stuff I never wanted to share publicly, but I'll share with everyone right now. I pay for my grandma's fucking facility. I help out with my grandma's facility. My parents.
Oh my god, dude. He's just like Paulie. Holy fuck. Pretty sure that's Paulie from The Sopranos, right?
Parents got a divorce. I'm helping with my grandmother because she raised me. My sister, everyone here, half of you don't even know I have a sister because I never talk about her because she's also in an in-treatment fucking facility because she struggles with her own medical problems that I help out with. I share that with nobody but Anisa. She does not give a fuck. She does not care, even though her father.
Oh, so she shared that stuff. Oh, wow.
Struggles with this stuff. She does not care. I have to leave my job. She's drawn her fucking line in the sand because she has the right to tell me how I provide for me and my fucking family. Let me be clear. I don't care Israel, Palestine. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the world compared to my family. Let me be very fucking clear. I do not give a fuck. Let me be very fucking clear. Is that much of a backbone for you fucking snark idiots?
And just to be clear, you do care very much about
of course
Palestinians.
I care,
but Ethan, let him cook. Let him let him keep cooking here, okay?
Like, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I think that every adult understands what AB is saying there. Like, obviously, these things are important, but like when it comes to your family, that's your immediate bubble. He cares about that first. You know?
No, thank you.
I want to prevent clipping.
Thank you.
No, what you mean is obvious. Is that your family's the most important thing to you?
Yes.
Than like some internet fucking activism.
No, I'm so happy you did. Thank you.
Yeah, because some privileged kids online.
Ethan tried to make it better, and then he made it worse. Some internet activism. Chill out. Okay. Although he was talking about other people being like internet activists, like to go after AB. Okay. Anyway.
I think that you should quit your job because you work for Zionists. Easy for them to say.
Not a Zionist, by the way.
Yeah.
Damn, he's financially groomed into having to work for a Zionist, guys, because he got to pay for his grandparents, and his sister.
Well,
sorry.
No, I'm so glad you did. Please stop me again if I say something stupid.
Got it.
Yeah, again, I find it rich when I communicate to them what I've been going through. Now, before I get to the shit talking portion of this, I want you all to know I'm putting everything on the line because I'm not going to live the way I've been living the past year. I'm asking everyone hears me out before jumping to conclusions. I've tried so hard to keep the peace between Ethan and Ian in the beginning, and it's led to the worst fucking year of my life. I planned on leaving the show next month in October when my lease is up. Nobody knew this, but Lena, Olivia, Anisa, and Ian. So Lena's my
Damn. Oh, okay.
wife. Oh, and by the way, real quick, let me say the reason that Olivia's not sitting right next to me right now, this is part of it. This is part of the fucking reason. Because Anisa did this shit to her too. And she gave me permission to say that. But yeah, in regards to how these people knew, that was my initial plan. Well, one, Lena's my wife, Olivia's my best friend. Why do Ian and Anisa know? Because they're the fucking reason. They've had some sort of weight on me, and I'm disarming them today. I'd rather lose my job than be talked down to like some sort of coward or looked down upon by someone I looked up to. What am I talking about? I'm talking about private conversations that we have had. Not that I was talking to a hater, not that I was talking to anyone, I was talking to someone who I believe was Ethan and Ila's close friend, which I never in a million years thought would get to this point, about disagreements that we've had. And it's nothing that Ethan nor any of you would be shocked about because everything I've said to Ethan's face. It was never with malice or anything. I never divulged.
This would have been a funny time to just play the Jewish soundbite.
Any private info, and to be honest, I don't think it's anything serious, but maybe they will twist it to be because they twist fucking everything. It's the same shit that rat fucking Adam McIntyre has done to fucking Olivia in the past, in which I give Ethan credit because you just stopped him from the beginning. You said, I'm not going to blame Olivia for what she confided in a friend.
You guys got to be really careful. This is one of the things I learned. You got to be really careful about making friends in like the commentary community. I think it's very interesting that like a lot of people on Ethan's show, Ethan is a commentary person and nobody else is. You know what I mean? Nobody else understands that, even though they're in like a very exposed space to commentary stuff. Because you really have to be careful, man. Like, people will backstab the fuck out of you. Like, they don't care. And it's not even necessarily backstabbing. It's just like everything becomes drama and commentary, and like people will start to consume themselves, and you get very toxic. And like, we've all, I've been there too. I've been toxic too. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I wasn't. But it's like very difficult to set those boundaries. And then some people can't take meaningful, like reasonable criticisms, and it gets tough. It's tough. It's really tough, and they learn it the hard way, especially with some of the worst snark fucks too. Like Adam McIntyre, he seems like he's a pretty big snark fuck, and so are Ian and Anisa for sure.
Yeah. You guys are entitled to have private conversations. You're entitled to fucking vent about work. It's not my business, right? What you say privately in your free time.
Yeah, sometimes people just have to get it out too. Like they have to just like get out like negative energy, productively. Right, and so sometimes that just means venting. That's a productive way to get out negative energy. Venting to a friend. Even if you don't necessarily mean it, or you're just really worked up and you need to get it out, you need to just say it into the atmosphere, say it to somebody needs to listen.
That's not I don't get to fucking tell you what to think and what to say,
But again, it's something I would never do if it wasn't Ian and Anisa. Yeah. and I'd say almost 90, maybe fucking 95%, 100%. It was never me bringing up fucking shit. It was me just trying to navigate my wife being in this fucking event. Mm-hmm. and then shit going, I've had them in my home. I had them in my fucking home. We fucking ate, and I fucking try to de-escalate, and I try to say to just understand things.
They don't care. They don't care about that. Obviously, I'm not even making a joke. Like, they do not care that they've been in your home. They can't even appreciate somebody inviting them to like a nice family Thanksgiving dinner type deal. I know it wasn't the whole family, but like Thanksgiving is like a very serious event to me. Like it's a nice thing. It's more than just a dinner. It's Thanksgiving. They don't care about any of that.
And give people some fucking grace until I got to a point where I was too fucking far in, and I fucking have not been able to sleep. I've stopped looking at apartments. Our lease is up next month. I canceled the fucking sale of our Michigan house because I don't know what the fuck our future's gonna be. I took out a loan to fucking pay all my bills because this fucking girl thinks she
maybe Ethan will give him $5,000.
Has a right to fucking play games with me, Lena, and even Olivia. And Olivia's not even really fucking involved. Olivia's just a sweetheart who, again, just fucking people take advantage of her niceness.
She's just a little too woke,
and try to fucking reel her in. And when they first released the Contact Hop, they were so apologetic to us. We're so sorry to put you in this situation. And they were living off this high. But as soon as they started to get shit, when it didn't go the way they thought it was going to be, we became the punching bags. Then they wanted to fucking take it out on us. And it's become basically leave your job or you're dead to us. The hypocrisy might fucking kill me. They don't care about my grandma, as I said. They don't care about my sister. Also, for the record, Ian and Anisa, if you wanted to hurt me, just saying you don't fuck with me was enough. Because it's pretty clear how much I looked up to you guys. And also, do you think that we love this shit? Do you think I love this shit? Do you think the crew fucking loves this shit? Or Ethan and Hila love this shit? Like,
I think Ethan loves it. Listen, I like Ethan. I do. I genuinely, I enjoy Ethan and his content. And, if we were friends, I would also make a hit piece on you after I felt like I got everything out of you. Okay? I'm just kidding. But Ethan enjoys it. Ethan loves slinging around in the dirt. I will say I'm surprised that he gave up the whole beef with Destiny, to be honest with you. I feel like he was ready to keep going, and Whoever actually finally convinced him to stop sinking down to these levels and going too petty when it comes to these controversies. God bless you for actually getting through to this motherfucker. That's one thing Ian and Ethan may not have in common, or they may have in common, is the lack of optics. Ian is just a bad person, where Ethan I don't think is a bad person. So he's managed to stay, and Ethan employs people to try to be more optically inclined. Incline? What the fuck?
I'm living for this. I'm pushing for this. I love that everything I post gets fucking bombarded with fucking hate.
Hey, Alex the Fiction, maybe you're up next.
I love that I got to explain to my mom what my comments mean. I'm loving it, guys. We're loving it. Everyone's pushing for this. As we talked about in the beginning of the show, the fear we're all experiencing, we're all fucking loving it.
Like McDonald's.
And before these Anisa and Ian try to frame like we turned on them, we fucking defended you. We defended you before the content cop. We defended you the fucking day of the content cop. To our fucking boss. And you and your little fucking snark friend say, we don't have a backbone. You know what? Maybe we don't have a fucking backbone for not fucking being more fucking loyal to Ethan and Neela.
True.
I wouldn't say that.
I would. I don't know. I would say that. I feel like I can't even articulate, but I feel like there are some times where I felt like they could have went a little harder for their boss. I think Ethan's a decent employer. But again, hindsight is 2020, right? That's something Ian loves to say. And when these things first started with Hassan, I think Ethan took it a little. He drove it in a little too much. He was a little too petty, a little too focused on it. Obviously, when things came to like people calling CPS on his house unjustifiably, then I stopped. I mean, that narrative. I just stopped talking this like saying that because it went to like the point of no return. So it's like, at that point, like that commentary I don't think is valid anymore. But before all that, like I think Ethan was a little too petty and focused on Hassan and stuff. So
I appreciate the sentiment, but you guys, I'm emotional today.
He's gonna cry.
But even after
I'm getting uncomfortable. I don't like crying.
Called a coward, as I said multiple times, for not speaking up on you, Ian. You have the nerve to say block AB in chat, and anyone can go read that post on our subreddit. Go read the post where it says.
Must have really hurt him to say block him in the chat.
Ian said block AB in chat. See how all the comments saying AB will still not fucking talk shit about them. That's not snark. That's our own subreddit calling me out now. I'm getting it from all fucking sides. Because you know what? I don't get fucking influenced by fucking idiots like you. No matter what, I'm not gonna fucking hate someone or like someone based on what someone else fucking tells me.
I didn't realize that they were this friendly with Idubbbz and Anisa. Feels a little blackmail-y here. Like kind of a lot. It feels like an emotional blackmail. Like kind of just like rotten, shitty, like always like something hanging over your head you feel like you can't, I wonder if they think that the reason that AB defended them was only because they've had some kind of quote-unquote blackmail on them. I wonder if that's what it is.
And also, that's the whole point. I sit on the fence, and who uses that term? Ian uses the fucking term, I sit on the fence. Motherfucker, you're going to miss the days when I sit on the fence.
Ooh.
and by the way, let me be clear.
Well, I don't think it's like a fence. Well, I mean, I guess maybe it's a fence-sitting thing. When I hear sit on the fence, I hear usually it's people who want to stay. It's weirder. It's a little, I don't know, it's usually like less justifiable. It's like people who want to like do some kind of political grift. And for this, it just seems like he wants to maintain his friendship with Ian. And his friendship / employment with Ethan.
You changed up on us because we didn't speak up. How did this whole fucking beef start again? What was your famous fucking line? Our silence means something. Ooh. Our silence means something. That applies to you. You could use that when CPS and everything's involved. But us, we have to speak. We have to leave our jobs. Fuck our family. And what's it all about?
Very Alabama.
You're using us because you can't hurt Ethan. That's all it fucking is. I'm not stupid. I know you scared everyone else off on Twitter. Me, whatever, for whatever fucked up reason, I don't care. I'll still post. And I'm not stupid. I know all this fucking comments are because Ethan's on Twitter, so they're using me. So what did I do? I said I couldn't live this way. I told you guys I'm gonna leave in October when my lease is up. I just couldn't live this way. Maybe I'm just overthinking. I am very anxious. Maybe that's why. Knowing that, you still talk shit on stream. You know why?
So they knew that AB was gonna leave in October, and they're still pushing, huh?
I think you did because Ethan made fun of how many viewers you have. I think you wanted to fucking come at me now.
That actually makes sense to me. I think Ian and Ethan are very similar. One just had a better evolution. Well, actually, listening to this entire like speech of AB absolutely tearing into Ian and Anisa, I think I've come to realize that like Ethan and Ian are just very similar people. They're both very petty. They both are not particularly optically driven. Let's be honest. They're both edgy. They both wanted to do a podcast together. Both both Jewish? No, I'm just kidding. Both like OG up and coming YouTubers, you know, both people disavowed their shit. But what's the really biggest difference between the two of them is their wives. Which wife is successful and which wife isn't successful? Listen, I'm a very deeply flawed man. And I would be nowhere without my wife. And so I place a tremendously high value on very strong women. And when I see Ethan succeeding with Hila and her being, I would call her a strong woman, as gay as it sounds. And I see Anisa as trying to start problems with other people who seem to be strong women. Like Galia. To me, there's a jealousy there from Anisa and a desperation to be strong, and to, instead of trying to rise to someone else's level of strength, she tries to pull people down. And I frankly think that, whether it's intentional or not, she definitely pulled Ian down to be one of the biggest lolcow, unsuccessful, unintelligent content creators and biggest disappointments of our time, honestly. At least when it comes to the sloppy stuff.
Less than 100.
Yeah, less than 100.
And Anisa, I've always offended you, but get over the fucking mixed kid trauma. I understand wanting to prove your urbanness, but I got over that shit in middle school.
I mean, listen, Ian. Listen, Anisa. Listen, AB. Oh, I'm a mixed kid. Oh, it's so hard to be Irish and Lebanese. Try being German and Jewish. Okay? There's always a fire inside of me. All right? And it creates a lot of smoke. I like smoke. I like suck a dick. That's the joke. But I don't, so I don't know. August, should we edit that out? Your call.
Old school, you want to prove it so bad you're willing to do anything to prove it. I recognize that in you, and that's why I defended you.
Damn.
I know how judgmental old school Arabs can be, and that's also why I defended you.
Damn.
And what I see in chat yesterday, I'm the biggest disappointment. You know what? You know, watching my cousins grow up and be able to speak Arabic with my grandma.
Damn, that's a fucking tough. He said he was disappointing, and that fucking triggered him to oblivion. That's crazy. By the way, based, but
and all this stuff and all these different things that I wish I got being full Arab. I hated being mixed. You know, the one fucking thing I think I got out of it is that I could be less fucking judgmental, because I had to understand.
Damn, what the hell's going on in the Arabic community, dude? What the hell? Why is everything so toxic? It sounds like. Well, you know what? It's not my problem. It's not my business.
Why my grandma would say things on one side that make them off as racist to Arabs and vice versa.
Yeah.
But you didn't even get the one fucking benefit we get.
She's also old though, so you know, old people do be racist.
It's being mixed. No, you want to prove your Arabness and be fucking judgmental. I'm very proud to be Arab. Clearly, you are too. But let's not play stupid. Like everyone would again, it's the reason I was defensive of you, because I knew you'd be judged for shit like your husband taking your fucking last name, or you doing OnlyFans. You know who wouldn't fucking judge you for that? Me.
I would always judge you for that. Just to be clear, you want to call it toxic masculinity, that's fine. I just found that to be such a beta move. And I'll probably live and die on that. And you want to know what? Maybe I'll have some kids that'll be like, "Hey, that's toxic, Dad," and that's fine. But I don't know, you know, especially since it's not just like the one thing. If it was like a kind of like a chill, like real, we could say a real man that did that, I'd be like, all right, that's cool. Like, you know, you're a strong dude, and you're just like taking your wife's name, and that's what you like to do, and I can respect that. But that's not even what's happening, dude. Like, it's like there's constant. It's situation after situation of him looking like a little, like, you know, doing something that's like so weak, you know. I mean, his wife fucking guides his entire relationship. He doesn't even contribute at all. It's fucking pathetic.
And before anyone tries to frame that as me being racist, bad empanada, you ugly fuck, before he tries to, Arab, he says Arabs are all whatever the fuck, suck my halal fucking dick. How's that for you?
I mean, he's not. I feel like he tries to look like he is, but he's not.
He is ugly.
He is ugly.
That's kind of fucked up. You guys saying that Arabic people are ugly? What the fuck? He looks Amish to me. Which, by the way, come on, guys, knock it off. Use a TV already.
Oh, and talking about OnlyFans. Here, I have a little question for you guys. She wants me to quit my job because I work for Zionist. Do you guys know who was alleged #1 donator to AIPAC since October 7? Can anyone guess?
I know.
The CEO of fucking OnlyFans.
Get the fuck. Wait, what?
Here, I have a little question for you guys. She wants me to quit my job because I work for Zionist. Do you guys know who was alleged #1 donator to AIPAC since October 7? Can anyone guess?
I know.
The CEO of fucking OnlyFans.
Wait a minute. Okay, so apparently the owner of OnlyFans gives significant amounts of money. Apparently, he gave $11 million to AIPAC in 2023. The owner of OnlyFans. Wait a minute. Anisa just got exposed as fuck. It's one thing for like you know, vulnerable people that feel like that vulnerable people that do OnlyFans because they out of necessity. Anisa doesn't need to do that. That's funny. Loser. Now we can make fun of her for doing OnlyFans for other than just sexism. Now we can do it for hypocrisy. Now we can go after her OnlyFans for hypocrisy, dude. We fucking won. We can do it, dude. Now you can now legally make fun of Anisa for doing OnlyFans. Not because OnlyFans is bad, because women bad, but it's because the owner of OnlyFans seems to give, in 2023, $11 million to Israel. And I don't know if you guys know this. Israel's doing kind of a bad thing to Gaza. And you want to know who talks about that a lot? Anisa. In fact, she's trying to get this guy to leave his job that's helping him pay for his grandma's treatment and his sister's treatment for whatever issue they're going through. Because he works for Ethan Klein, the guy who famously said, there's a genocide in Gaza, but that the government is genocidal, but I think that the people are okay in Israel. What a terrible guy, am I right? Wow, incredible stuff. I'm literally shitting myself. Beautiful thing.
He's number one.
Number one.
He's
October 7.
He is the man.
Yep.
He's not 10. He's not 11. 5. He's the biggest donor.
He denies
to
it.
AIPAC.
He denies it. But it's go look into it. It's pretty fucking clear.
It's him. It's not really that complicated. It's his wife doing it, and obviously, it's him. He's the biggest donor.
Damn.
I've already iterated this point, but beyond the mix.
Are there any good Jewish MILFs on OnlyFans, guys? Just asking for a friend.
Thing. Also, like I said, we bonded over our family's medical problems, but you don't give a fuck. Just because I act like I'm happy doesn't mean I am. Some people don't like being burdens on others. You should take fuck.
It's called being stoic, guys. I don't know if Idubbbz and Anisa understand that.
Notes. But yeah, you know everything, but you don't give a fuck. What did you do when I opened up to you? You ran your mouth to everyone and allowed every one of your stupid fucking friends to fucking threaten me. You allowed.
Oh, is that what happened? Holy fuck. Oh my god. That's disgusting. I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know that they took this like really private information that AB told them and just told every single anti-Ethan person. That's actually disgusting shit. Big if true.
Denims to threaten me. You fucking allow. When she insinuated that she knew something, how the fuck would she know anything? I've never spoken a word to Denims. I've never exchanged a DM with Denims. When Millhouse threatened me, how the fuck does this bozo know? Retweeting Adam saying fuck the crew. Okay. By the way, Millhouse, let me cut you off and say, hey, let me tell you, bro, as a Lebanese man, we accept you. We don't accept AB. Hey, really he doesn't even speak Arabic. Here. Tell me how my Arabic is with that.
Oh, is that racist? I don't know. What the hell is that?
Frogan. Let me clarify with Frogan and this whole narrative of like, oh, you're a coward. You switched up on Frogan. Let me tell you how many times I hung out with Frogan. Zero. Zero. I, as an Arab, wanted to help her out when I found out she was coming out here. When she ran for Rising Star, me and Lena made
That's rough, man. That's one of the things about Arab people. They're good people, but it seems like everybody's a cousin. You know what I mean? Which is tough because if everybody's your cousin, you feel like you have an obligation to everybody. Because I love my family. I feel like I have an obligation to them, whether they're blood or not. You know what I mean? Even chosen family. Just imagine every chosen family is like, hey, if you were Arabic in some capacity, you're my cousin. Yeah, I got to give you cousin energy. I got to help you out. That's got to be fucking exhausting, honestly.
Custom shirts. Frogan better win or we riot. When I did a PowerPoint about Dearborn, I just inserted her. Any attention I could help her with. Creator Clash, I fucking gave her a ticket. I'm the one that got her fucking VIP access. Fuck me, I didn't know Anisa would be attracted to her scarf. Like fucking, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I want to support her as a fellow Arab. And even when she started shit with my boss, I interrupted Ethan. Go watch the first time I talked about Frogan. I say she's our friend.
Yeah, you
Why?
did.
Because I was trying to help a fellow Arab.
And by the way, you and maybe I think it was Olivia at the time too, and Love. I remember we're speaking kindly of her, and at the time it pissed off some of our fans in the context of everything that was happening. But once again,
well, you know what's nice though is that Ethan even seemed to like express the sentiment and like back off of Frogan because of whatever AB, the way that AB talked about her. So I wonder if there was like a dynamic there of Ethan not even being as petty as he could have been because he didn't want to like fracture that relationship with AB.
Completely empathize with the situation you guys are in, because you're right in the middle of something and you're being judged on both sides, and it's really hard to know. We all want to do the right thing, and it's really hard to know what the right thing is to do, right? And that's all.
Well, according to Anisa, it's to support an industry that gives tens of millions, like $10 million a year to Israel. Also, why hasn't Hassan said anything about this? I know this is like silly, but I'm like curious because like I didn't know that OnlyFans gave so much money. Like when I guarantee you Hassan talks about girls who do OnlyFans or people who do OnlyFans. Why wouldn't he like say something about that? But like, you know, OnlyFans is kind of bad. They do be donating. You know what I mean? Seems like it would be appropriate to talk about. I don't know.
What any of us are trying to do is the right thing.
We've been judged by both sides, but only you and Hila have treated us like fucking humans. Like, give us any sort of decency. And, you know, and again, this might accept you, Hassan too. And that's why to this day I haven't talked anything about Hassan. To his credit, he has said the crew is in a situation. I have nothing, nothing to say about them. Maybe he'll get bullied into it after this and talk about me. But until then, that's why I haven't said anything.
Yeah, he's trying to give Hassan some good favors so he doesn't talk about him. I don't think that Hassan never really went after Ethan in the same way. Hassan used his underlings to go after Ethan, and Ethan is suing all of his underlings. So I feel like he probably it's kind of like tough for the that industry right now.
And last week, whenever
because Hassan, if he goes after him himself as explicitly, and sometimes he does, but then he can't do like the whole like "oh, be obsessed with me" narrative anymore.
Millhouse did a fucking fundraiser stream. Even though he's talked constant shit, said me and Leon are pathetic, all this shit about us, I still donated. And they say, oh, he did this, but we don't forgive you. We don't bro, he sounds like a Lebanese Logan Paul. I don't know how the fuck people listen to him. I don't know, bro. And then he repeats the same fucking
Just to be clear, you said you don't know people listen to him? They don't.
True.
Nobody listens to him.
True. Well, he always says, H3 refugees, come over here, bro. But anyways.
Yeah, of course. Snarkers are the only ones who would fucking endure that.
All this shit he's talked about me and Leon. I donated to his stream because and people said I was doing it because I wanted forgiveness from the snark, or I wanted to be absolved of my sins. I don't give a fuck. It's a blessing that none of you are ever going to be my fucking audience. The reason I did it, one, because I know it's hard to believe. It's an important cause, okay? I'm very sincere about what's going on in Palestine, about caring about it. Two, I think it's important when everyone is framing us, no matter how true it is or isn't, as being divisive. I think it's important to show that we can put our differences aside and still support a good cause. And he said that. Anthony actually said to Mike. Oh fuck! I said his real name. I'm so sorry.
Button.
He said that to Mike from PA.
Who's Anthony?
Damn, they didn't do the fucking button.
Like genuinely, is that the first time I think I've heard?
Middle name or something?
Okay, so Anthony. So okay, but I mean he'll be Millhouse.
I told you I'm gonna get all out.
Well, it's just his first name. It's not that big of a deal. It's whatever. I'm still surprised they didn't button that.
Okay.
Yeah. I wonder if the snarkers are gonna pick up on that and just be like, oh, he didn't do the button. Blah, blah, blah.
But yeah, he even said to Mike from PA, like, oh, I think I don't like him, but I'm glad that he put our problems aside as Arabs. And Mike from PA was just fucking fuming. It was beautiful.
Yet again, another not Arab person telling Arab people how they need to act.
Yeah. And I thought it was also important to do it then because it's around the same time that this whole bad empanada coming after Hassan thing. It's like it never ends. It never fucking ends. And it was so refreshing. I love that fucking beef because it's just like you're seeing the divide between actual fucking crazies like bad empanada and his fucking crew of extremists. But yeah, Anisa, she can't show the same grace to me. When I did a fundraiser on the same day as Noah Samson, she pushed Noah's, no mention of mine, because she's petty. And pettiness to her is more important than Palestine.
You guys should have coordinated that better.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go try and tell another minority that they're a pussy for keeping their job that provides for their family. Go try it. Because even if you believe your interpretation of it, let's say that Ethan is a racist, and I'm dealing with Ethan's racism to provide for my family. I'm fucking spineless. Can you seriously put yourself in the shoes of telling another minority that, or telling someone, or telling a black man that you are a coward for providing for your family by dealing with racism? Again, it's not true, obviously. But I mean, even the fucking premise is so fucking fucked. It makes no sense.
I don't know. That was a little rough. I get what he's saying though. Like, he's in a situation where he has to provide for his family, and it's like unfair of them to shit on him for that. But I don't know if it's quite like a black thing right at this point. Not for you. But I understand what he meant. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
And again, they don't get this. They're so fucking entitled. Of course, discrimination, racism, none of that is okay. But to think that anyone who's actually gone through it, this is their first fucking
unless it's funny
time. And let me be super clear. Not going through that here. That's not what the fuck is happening. But I'm just saying the privilege and the being offended by everything. I am Arab. I grew up in Dearborn after 9/11. We were harassed. People come from across the country to fuck with our schools, to fuck with our carnivals. It got so bad they shut down the fucking Dearborn Arabic festival, which we used to have.
Maybe he is black. What the fuck?
Yearly. That thing was great, man, as a kid. It was the only time you could see girls in Dearborn out in summertime. They fucking ruined it for us. They cockblocked us with their fucking racism. It's the reason I go by AB. Like, I don't even identify with my own fucking name because I've been called AB more in my life than Abdullah because I just, being, an Arab post 9/11.
His name is Abuela? That was Hispanic.
America. So please, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Please. It's your keyboard warriors are so fucking brave. Yeah, and that's the difference between you online activists who continue to scare away people from the movement. You pearl clutch, but then as you're saying that you get nonstop harassment, you fucking tweet inbred. And that day I fucking told her, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm fucking fighting to try to get this to die down, and you tweet inbred. Anisa, with your fucking past, why the fuck would you tweet inbred? I'd shut the fuck up.
Is she? What is that? Wait, what does that mean?
Well, if they're both mixed, the idea would be that they might have been like told that as they were growing up from other people in their community. And so for her to say that is just like it shows that she's not as connected to being Arabic as she leads on to be, because she doesn't seem to have like that empathetic core of knowing what it's like to be invalidated for being, you know, somebody in some community, in any particular community. In this instance, a Muslim community.
Zach has a few sound bites.
Play that.
I'm lost, bro.
The one where she's like about the experiments.
Oh, yes.
Those experiments.
As terrible as the Holocaust was, obviously it was horrendous, and how disgusting the doctor was that did the experiments on people. It was gay people, handicaps, twins, and obviously they're obviously Jewish.
Right, obviously.
And before, Anisa, before you call me a misogynist, you or your husband, because I'm guessing that's next play in the Cry Bully playbook. Don't forget that I defended you from all the unjust misogyny that you've gone throughout the years. And don't pretend to be a fucking feminist when you've had fucking Lena and Olivia fucking terrified of what you're gonna fucking do. The last time Olivia said something that you interpreted as her talking bad about you, you fucking blocked her immediately and then went on this whole fucking rant about how she should do better. Imagine.
Little Joe Rogan moment there.
Imagine it fucking getting any evil vibes from Olivia.
Yeah, especially since she's like really woke. I don't know if you guys knew that. Sorry.
But no, Olivia comes to our apartment, basically has a fucking panic attack because of Anisa and her bullshit.
Damn, are they that affected by them? That's fucking crazy. Damn. I don't think that see, this is why I'm telling you, they're not optics driven. I don't think that Ian and Anisa realized what the fuck they just did. Ethan was already shitting on them and like destroying them and pummeling them into the ground as it is. Now after hearing AB talk about this, this just gives Ethan more license to be even more petty and zero in more on Ian and Anisa. I don't know if they know that. This is fucking crazy.
And again, I'm not saying that Olivia's anything about Ethan either or anything, but she's already thrown in the middle of this shit because she does care about Palestine. She has spoken up about Palestine, and she's afraid that if she doesn't appease Anisa, that Anisa might label her an enemy. Then the harassment that she's gonna get is gonna be even enlarged for no fucking reason. So why did I say
you can't overstate that, because she's intentionally embedded herself with these people like Denims and Frogan and Millhouse and Hassan, and they all kind of follow. If there's like a directive where it's like, oh, AB or Olivia is not pro-Palestine, let's say, and so if that becomes the narrative that Anisa wants to spread to all these larger platforms, it will happen.
Yep, and it has happened. That's why this pissed me off. Bad Empanada, like all these fucking losers. Who cares? Who cares? They gave legitimacy, and I mean I'm guessing that's a lot of what you fucking felt too. Is by them saying it. It's like that was the real. You're co-signing all this. You're co-signing all this. You're like, and you're for whatever relevance.
Huh? Who are you talking to?
I'm talking about Ian and Anisa. When them saying this shit is different than fucking Bad Empanada saying this.
Oh yeah,
like
way much.
Yeah. But yeah, so in the tweet, let me dial back. I said blackmail. Well, let me first say to the credit, as I said earlier, they said they would never share our private messages. God bless them. They're not like Ethan. But let me ask you guys, the audience, you guys can decide about the situation. You tell me how you would label it. I don't fucking know. Is it directly blackmail? I don't fucking know. But it's like, leave your job. Or
I understand that.
We're going to talk shit about you and you can't respond. You can't respond to it. You just got to fucking take it. So I don't know what that is.
It sounds like some type of extortion for sure. Or I mean,
we might not be able to necessarily say exactly what it is in this situation, but I'll say it's definitely manipulative, and it's definitely like shitty and manipulative, and not exactly empathetic.
I don't know if it's illegal, but it's definitely unethical that they're saying do this or we'll do this. I mean, it's pretty basic.
And I'm not stupid. I know why the fuck me and Lena are the main targets. Because it goes against their fucking narrative that you're this super big racist when you have two Muslims looking at you every day right in front of you. And just they want you alone. They want us all to quit. Me and Lena are a two-pack. So I know why we're so targeted. But yeah, going back to the blackmail aspect.
Damn, and you guys said that they were going to leave. Were they going to leave this October? Or was this like formerly? Is this like a former moment that they were going to leave because of everything that was going on?
Let's not forget there's a power dynamic at play. Besides being a fan, I was in your fucking event. Lena was in your fucking event.
For.
Yeah, you took me around like fucking Aladdin, showed me a whole new world. It's fucked, bro. I was shocked by how Ian spoke about me. I've never been spoken about that way. At least I've heard.
Not very kosher or halal of them. True.
By someone that I look up to like that. I mean, I sat my mom with you guys at our live show. Like I insisted on it because of how much I bragged about you two. Yeah, I'm coming to an end here. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to say I can't begin to explain the mental strain you put me and Lena through. Yeah. This could be a piss match. Ian and Anisa. You could just use it for content, but I'm being sincere with you as a human being. It was very hurtful. It's fucked.
Hope that hurt.
I felt like I didn't recognize you. It felt violating. I feel like You know, when women talk about being used by a man, I feel used by a man. Not really, but I just like it's just weird. It's just weird. I'm like, who was in my house? Who was I talking? Who were you? Who were you? Who were you?
By the way, same.
Yeah, no,
same feeling.
That's
over
immediately
here.
what I thought of. I mean, that's you know, I rethink everything. I'm like, if that's how I feel, how do
Everybody's learning empathy today.
you guys feel after what 10 years, however long you've been friends?
Yeah.
But yeah, in closing, I've always defended you guys from unfair hate you've gotten.
I wonder if Ian and Anisa felt more justified to I don't know, like say these things because the way that they started, or like how did AB and basically AB and Idubbbz started as like there's a different power dynamic. It's like, oh, I like you as a creator. This is so cool, you know. Whereas Ethan and Idubbbz were on like the same level, if that makes sense. I wonder if they felt like more justified to be like to take advantage of them and put them in that position because of that.
Line. In return, you said, fuck me for not quitting my job. You did the same shit to Olivia, scaring us. The whole year was enough. You co-signed the hate we got. Damn. You know the hate we're currently getting from all sides of the internet. You co-signed it. Fuck you. I risked my life to be part of Creator Clash, to bring your vision to life. We all did.
Could have got a CTE just like Ian. That would have been terrible.
And of course, it benefited me so much. It was not just a one-sided thing. But the reason I bring it up is because I trusted you with my safety. I trusted you with the matches where everyone online said I was going to die for fighting fucking Muscle Party or fucking Dad. You know, and I even rethink those things now. Like, I used to think I was irrelevant, so I got to take what I could get. But after that first fight, seeing how the H3 crowd was the fucking loudest, I'm like, well, you know, I represent H3, so maybe I wasn't that relevant. Maybe it's like, it will cause more talk if he has the crazy opponent. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like, again, I'm rethinking fucking everything. And I just want to say, regardless of disagreements we've had, at least Ethan and Elo are willing to hear us out, treat us like human beings.
But isn't he technically saying that he agrees with them, that he should quit, and he was actually going to quit up until recently? Why would he quit unless he thinks he's a Zionist? I don't think it's that simple. I don't think that AB would work for Ethan if he thought Ethan was like this Zionist that didn't think that fucking Muslim people were equal. I think it's more of one of those things where he was being constantly pressured to have like a loyalty to people that are like, I guess, according to his rules or his blood, if that makes sense.
I apologize to Ethan and Neela. Apologize to the fans who are disappointing me. Apologize to Lena for putting her in the situation. But I'm over it, and I'm fucking done living this way.
Apology rejected.
What are you apologizing for?
Okay.
What are you apologizing for? I'm legit confused.
You're apologizing for not speaking up, for not defending us more clearly.
Yeah.
And because you were afraid to offend your other friends.
There's no need to apologize. You guys.
Yeah. I apologize for coughing so much, guys.
Appreciated the situation you guys are in. It doesn't help with all the fucking snarkers and psychopaths online. It doesn't help. But I mean, for me, I always did my best to try to not take it personally, you know.
I appreciate that.
But what's the blackmail specific?
That's what I'm saying. I just.
I think it was more of like implied blackmail, if that makes sense. Or it felt like it was. It felt like they had something over him. You know,
private messages. You know.
So they told you?
No, they didn't. No, let me be clear. They told me they would never share anything. But then it's like they went from being feeling so bad for us, checking on us, we're sorry you're in this situation. Then progressively, as they got more hate, they just started to ramp up shit like, you got to leave. Fuck you guys, you're all complicit. All this shit. To her getting back on OnlyFans, I mean, God bless her, but like, I'm like, oh fuck, like, this situation might be getting bad now. Like, I don't know. It's just.
So wait, just to clarify, they told you and Olivia privately to quit your jobs?
I don't know what they told Olivia, but yes, Anisa has told me many times that.
Privately, that you should quit your job?
Yes.
Well, she should get a job.
Sure. She has one. She works for APAC.
Yeah, the biggest Zionist.
Allegedly.
Yeah, the biggest Zionist the world has ever known. What's he donated, like 12 million or something?
11.
Jew.
Yeah?
Okay. Jesus Christ.
So you were afraid that they were going to like target you with more harassment if you didn't quit?
Yeah, or potentially leak messages we had and try to fucking blow it up and say like
look what you said about Ethan.
Yeah,
privately
look what you said. And Ethan, AB doesn't, but that's the thing. It's like, it's all shit that like we've talked about on the show.
I'll tell you right now, whatever's in those messages, I don't care.
Thank you.
They could show a screenshot of you saying, Ethan's a fucking genocidal Zionist. And, listen.
Never, ever. I know you're just making a point, but it was never, ever anything like that.
I don't care either. And to me, you can judge a person by their actions. And like you said, the way you feel that we've treated you, I feel the same way about you and Lena. Like there's never been any bad blood or any weird feeling. And we've had open conversations about Israel-Palestine specifically. Yeah. And I'm aware that some things we can agree on and some things we cannot agree on, and that's fine. But you guys...
I wonder what the disagreements are, specifically.
Have always been like family, basically.
Thank you.
And it's not... just like Ethan, I couldn't care less what they have in their messages with you.
And that was the main part of it. It wasn't... Ethan's like he showed he's been very understanding like with the other situations, and I never thought I couldn't tell him, but it wasn't like just the fear of like being
fans.
fired. It was or the fans. No, it's just like we look at you guys like family too, and the thought of you guys, we owe everything to you guys, and betraying you guys, it's just.
You never did.
Well, you haven't. I mean.
And for me, in my mind, like I said before, you guys are entitled to live a private life without me having to eavesdrop on everything you ever say. Like I understand because I've gossiped about or talked about other people in my life, and when you're like in private with somebody else, I find myself looking back tend to speak in exaggerated terms, and you go home later and you're like, I don't actually like I don't actually, or you see them and you're like, I don't actually like.
Yeah, you're venting. Yeah, it's like Among Us.
Hate them as much as we're just fucking venting, right? Yeah. So it's like none of my business, honestly. Whatever venting you do about me in your private life. And if your friends, quote unquote friends, are willing to.
I mean, you'd hope that it wasn't too aggressive, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's venting. That's really what it is.
Leverage that.
Yeah.
Then that's just on them, honestly.
And yeah, thank you for saying that. And again, it was nothing, everything. It was never ever like that, like hateful or anything like that.
Yeah, and yeah. That I trust, by the way. What?
You've never talked shit about me privately, have you?
Honestly,
just the first thing I heard Dan say the whole fucking time.
Face.
Hey, I don't think I said anything at home that's less rude. We love you, Dan.
Are you sure?
I've never said a bad word about you in my life.
I did.
Lena's gonna expose me. He's gonna put the emails out, the text.
I did privately call Dan the N-word a few times.
Wow. That is stunning.
What a revelation.
Wow, I wish that were me.
I'm surprised he hit us with that edge, baby.
Why would you want that?
Why would you want that?
It's horrible. Not podcasting it. So are you
leaving?
Are you leaving?
Will you be here in October?
I would love to stay if you'd have me. I would love to fight this war to the end. Even if you the next day woke up and did
fight the war to the end. What the fuck?
Become the worst person ever lived just to fucking piss them off. I would love to stay. I would love it.
Okay. Wow. So they were actually really close. It's funny. It's so funny. It's like poetic. Like literally the entire bullying train against Ethan from Hassan's community got AB and Lena to leave. But Idubbbz, being as petty and dumb and optically fucking moronic as he is, made AB stay out of spite because he felt like the air of blackmail was over. He was able to dissipate the air of blackmail out of anger. And it turned out to be an absolute nothing burger. It was, hey, I would vent to you with some of my, Muslim cousins. Because I was frustrated during, the whole October 7th shit. It's incredible. Where the fuck am I?
You guys also...
AB and Lena are the best. And it was never in question. Your intentions, like I always say, you continue to hold yourself with dignity and respect the whole way through, walking an impossibly narrow line, right? It's not easy being Philly D for 2 years straight. But honestly, we love you, and we're 1,000% on your side all the way.
And Lena is not here right now because she's helping us with the dogs because she just has a crazy energy moment right now. So she's letting the dogs play in the other door, but she's not here right now. So I would be hugging her right now as well. But just like Ethan said, AB and Lena, like you guys are a gem.
Yeah, dude.
And 2 unicorns that you don't find in a million people.
Really?
Whoa! Yeah, you guys doing some weird shit together? Call them unicorns? I know what that language is.
The term a unicorn.
We took a big risk bringing you guys out here, and honestly, it's been such an amazing decision. I mean, you both are just incredible work ethic, incredibly principled. And just overall good people. It's never been in doubt. Never.
I like how we were supposed to have a party and everyone has been crying for an hour straight.
I wrote that shit from the heart. I was up all night. No, I think I was, obviously you guys had more.
I was up all night, right? And it's so interesting because none of that seemed to be a big deal. Not to me, at least. Maybe it's crazy, but it was like they're so emotionally loaded for them. It's incredible. I guess that's my white privilege, guys.
Mention on maybe I was a little behind the curve, but just seeing how there's no you cannot be reasonable with some of these fucking people. And like Milhouse, for example, when Bad and Panada framed it, I made a video defending Milhouse from people saying they were mistranslating what he said and saying he wanted to R-word my mom. And I made a video defending him, and Bad and Panada took a line.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember he was like, I forget exactly what it was, but I remember playing. For some reason, I remember playing God of War. Grinding in the mists. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Right, I said all Arabs, or he claimed I said all Arabs are barbaric.
Yeah,
that's so insane. Obviously, you would never say that. That's the snark shit that we've been dealing for 2 years. And it's insane that it's been so successful that you see it all the time. You can't open TikTok without somebody snarking I'm a Zionist or a pedophile now. They're saying I'm a pedophile. Like there's no fucking but if you just think for a second, like why would AB say that? He would never say that.
Yeah. And when Milhouse co-signed that, when he agreed with him, I was like, fuck you and your claiming to be my Lebanese brother bullshit. Like you showed what you care about. You showed what the fuck you care about. From that moment on, he was dead to me. Like, oddly enough, I didn't see Ben Panada at your little fundraiser. Maybe it was because he got out as a fucking psycho.
But yeah, like you said, that maybe you feel like you were a few months behind that realization. I think so. Ethan and I had that realization, unfortunately. I don't remember when now, but like we had that moment where you hit that rock bottom, and it's like rock bottom, like mentally understanding, like wow, it is down here. Like this.
Maybe that's why he named the move the rock bottom. You know,
people don't care about anything. It doesn't matter what you're actually trying to say. They're gonna on purpose.
Yeah.
On purpose, not only they do understand what you're saying. Yes, they're gonna on purpose lie to make it seem worse. They're not trying to.
Yeah, of course.
To have a conversation.
Yeah. Somehow there's like this infrastructure built where it just shows up in people's feeds and people engage with it and they believe it.
Yep. And it funny was shortly after that video, the point I was making was that people try to characterize us in a certain way, and
all I really learned is that Idubbbz does not have the empathy he claims to have, guys. How terrible. That's all I've learned. That's all I've learned.
He's giving them alley-oop after alley-oop. Him and, and just people, whatever. But my dad called into my fundraiser for Palestine, and someone asked me in chat what advice he has. And my dad said, be a good representative of the movement.
I heard him say that.
And people were saying that I fed him that I told him that I prepped him to say that ahead of time.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so stupid.
Let me tell you how my dad will ever listen to anything I fucking say. Yeah.
By the way, we just got a super chat from Nicole Concilio.
Whoa! You can't say that word, Ethan. It's fucked up.
You guys' friend, the creator?
Yeah.
She says, AB and Lena are some of the most incredible people I've ever had the privilege of knowing and calling friends. I love them so much. They have become my LA family. They're so genuine and amazing. And by the way, a very generous donation, so thank you to her.
Thank you.
Some ordinary gamer, Mudahar. I appreciate you being here, man. And
ew, dude, Mudahar. Ew, dude, we're supposed to hate that guy right now. Fuck him.
Mudahar knows the shit that we're talking about because they're doing the same fucking thing to him.
I have to release. I did some weird rise and fall of Mudahar video like a week ago, and I never got to release it.
Sent 10 gifties, so thank you, Mudahar, for that. I see you.
Yeah, and shout out to Nicole. She's
guys. Caleb Hammer, by the way, told me that I need to increase my gifted subs. I mean, I need to increase my subs to $5. So I don't know if you guys want me to do that or not, but Caleb's he's trying to blackmail me into doing it.
He's been there some of these nights where we didn't know what was going on, and the two people that were probably closest without her, probably Nicole and Olivia. Nicole busted out her tarot cards to tell Olivia what path to take.
Did she quit because of the tarot cards? Or did she take a sabbatical because of the?
Well, let me just say, Nicole owes you a lot more than $100. She took your audience's favorite crew member.
God damn, the fucking tarot cards take everything from me. Well,
Lena's back.
Oh yeah,
up on board. Well, you don't even have the $2 membership, so fuck you, dude. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I don't know if I could do it, dude. I don't know. $5 for the bare minimum one seems mean. You know what I mean? We're just chilling. We're just chilling. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Am I right?
I don't know how much of that you heard.
Not tomorrow. I'm gonna increase it. I'm just kidding.
Were you listening?
We're fired.
you guys need to get out. Yeah.
Well, we love you guys.
Yeah, we love you guys.
That's so beautiful.
We love you guys too.
And the thought that you guys were considering leaving is devastating to me.
Yeah.
It is. That's not something that I ever want to happen, right? I want you guys to live a good life here and be respected and to enjoy your work and to feel like when you go home at the end of the day that like you did something that you're proud of. And if you left because of any of those things I was not failing to fulfill as a boss, as a coworker, as a friend, I would be devastated.
Fuck, stupid ass
Yeah, it feels like a big weight off my chest. As long as I'm not dying, I'll be okay.
We're
all
rooting for you.
Thank you. I guess the last thing I'll say. I was saying this. Adam McIntyre, you fucking rat. The only reason I don't come at you is out of fucking respect for Olivia for not dragging her into more fucking shit because I know you live for this shit, but you are the most fucking disgusting, fucking vile, fucking weirdo I think I've met since I moved out here. That's all.
He really is. He really is like the human embodiment of the Rat King. He's the Rat King.
Yeah.
And I teased this.
So stupid.
This interview we did with Alexa Nicholas, which is going to come out pretty soon.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
And I'll say, Adam, sit on you. You're going to enjoy the show, Adam.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to be something cute that you're going to make a silly video about because you're cooked and your dumb fucking friend Kat is cooked.
Who are we talking about? Did he do this already? Alexis who? Whoa, Alexis Nikolai tells it all. Damn.
Welcome everyone.
Adam McIntyre snark. Maybe another day. Maybe another day.
I'm in the chat.
And we have video evidence of them being cooked. You liar.
How dare you?
You're a liar and you're a bad person. And I hope you feel bad. And I hope you have a bad life.
Damn.
Fuck him.
Why dare ye?
Anyway,
That released like 5 hours ago. That might be for another. That might be for a next week segment. I'm curious about it. You know.
Oh, King of the Hill.
Is there any pretext I need to take a look at?
That was quick.
Now's not the time to.
Okay.
I agree. King of the Hill is it's a good show. I've enjoyed it, but
It's a great show.
no, it is. But why did you bring it up now? Doesn't make any sense.
I just love talking about King of the Hill. Of course, why not?
I'm so confused. Yeah. I'm so confused. Oh god, this is the most confusing soundbite mission Zach has ever taken us down.
I'm on a crusade, brother.
Well, with all that being said, Anisa, our biggest fan, has been live tweeting.
Shout out.
She doesn't miss an episode, man.
A huge fan.
Let me see what
She's like, did she say camel jockey? Something racist on the other side now.
I think that this is the end of this segment here. All right. Well, you know what they say. You guys know what they say? Say incredible stuff. Beautiful moment.